that. And with elite quarterbacks, right, there's a big gap between good and elite, but there's an even like really small gap from elite to like Hall of Fame. I'm not saying Dak's a Hall of Fame, but he's elite right now in the way he's playing. And so he's trying to fine tune small little details in his game to do that. And it's just, look, their defense is last in the NFL in yards. They're having to score 35 points a game to even be remotely in stuff. If their defense can turn the corner just a little bit, and I know they have a hard schedule coming up, they got a chance.
Yeah, I'm excited. I was talking to the defense coordinator the other day, Chase, and he was like, he is certainly
Passing one year, he comes in the next year, he's like, I gotta get better at this, I gotta get better at that. And with elite quarterbacks, right, there's a big gap between good and elite, but there's an even like really small gap from elite to like Hall of Fame. I'm not saying Dak's a Hall of Fame, but he's elite right now in the way he's playing. And so he's trying to fine tune small little details in his game to do that.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all seeing that garbage out there? Shout out to everybody already up in this chat. Yes, sir, Dallas fan. What up, Jet? Yes, sir. Derek Burnett, Caveman, Chris C. What's happening? Dak Delusional fan. Yeah. L Dub, what it do to real fan? Yes, sir. What was all this MVP talk? He's looking the team out. No excuses about the offensive line because they were saying that the offensive line was being carried by Dak Prescott because we had 4 starters out on the offensive line. This man come out, boy, let me get some of y'all early comments. Yeah, the Jet. Yes, sir. He is back with another one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dallas fan. Okay, I'm gonna throw that I'm gonna throw that link up in the chat in a minute. Yeah, AJB, what happened to the MVP? That's what I want to know. Derek Burnett, what it do? Playing Afro Man song to this one. All the MVP crap. Yeah, that's all I heard. Y'all was at my live on Friday. I don't know a lot of people caught it, but I keep telling I lower them expectations. I'm telling this guy is not playing on the MVP level. We had goddamn Jackson Dart go out against the Broncos and put up 32 points. The man had 283 yards or three touchdowns. That couldn't even put up a touchdown against this defense. 188 yards like he did against the Eagles, 188 yards. No touchdowns, both games. But this game, he played even worse and had 2 picks. Hell, he probably would have had 2 or 3 picks in that Eagles game if the cornerbacks weren't dropping the damn ball. Chris C. 5 games at bro. This is crazy. All I'm gonna hear about is the defense, though, JB. It's the defense. Nah, we already knew the defense was sorry. We already knew that. This was about the hype that they was giving this guy. We got the number 1 offense. Oh, he 13 touchdowns, no picks in 4 games. This is elite, JB. What the fuck are you talking about? Dak is playing at an elite level. He's borderline Hall of Fame. Well, why the fuck he can't show up against a defense that Jackson Dart threw 3 TDs on? Joe Milton came in the game, put up a fucking touchdown to Tolbert, who they don't even want on the team. They don't even want Tolbert on the team, these Dak fanboy slurpees. But Joe Milton could come out and throw a touchdown to Tolbert. Patrick Surtain wasn't even in the damn game for the majority of the game. Dak Prescott got 2 wide ends. The 2 number 1, he got the best wide receiver duo on it. That's all I've been hearing. Oh, he has command of the offense. I've never seen him play like this before. Oh, my God. He's fucking amazing. Now, I told y'all, wait till we go up against a good team. Wait till his ass go up against a goddamn good team with a good defense. All that MVP shit put to bed. He can't. That's why he didn't do shit in 2023 and win the MVP, because the competition. This is telling you right now, he beat up on the Jets. He beat up on the Commanders. He beat up on the Giants. But when you go up against a good team, a good defensive team, this is the outcome every time we seen this. This is the same story. I've been saying this shit. JB, you a motherfucking hater. You need to get a new team. No, I'm telling you. It's him. Because he's not him. All this shit, they be lifting his ass up. Talking all that shit. Don't believe that goddamn hype. I already made it. I went live and made a live about that topic. Made a video about that topic. Don't believe the hype with this guy. That's when we lost to goddamn Chicago. I keep telling them, no, you a hater. You need to get you a new team. I've been following the Cowboys before Dak Prescott been born and before Jerry Jones bought the goddamn team. Can't motherfucker tell me what I see on this goddamn team. And he is not him. It's been proven over and over and over and over and over again. Whenever this guy goes up against a beat-up team, just like he beat up on the NFC East when it was weak, he be balling. Oh, he's MVP. They want to lift him up. But every time he go up against a good team with a good defense, this is what happens. That's why we ain't shit in the playoffs. Because when you go into the playoffs, you ain't playing against no bum teams. That's mad film study. All they got to do is worry about studying the Cowboys, studying Dak Prescott when we get into the playoffs. They don't give a fuck about nobody else. They don't give a fuck about the defense, the wide receivers, none of that shit. He got 2 YNs. Huh? He got Ferguson. Hey, what, they bragging about this offense, the number 1 offense in the league? Who's playing better than Dak Prescott? Bo Nix. I even said that. I'm telling you, Bo Nix got wheels that he playing. This is a 2nd-year starter. We hyping Dak up in his 10th year as a vet. What 2nd-year starters are doing? It's a mirage with this guy. I'm telling you, these fucking fools gold. He getting all this hype for what? What? Every time they hype this dude up, this is the 2nd time we was supposedly good with the number 1 offense going up against the Broncos. They already called the Cowboys as the victors in that game. And Teddy Bridgewater ate us up. Goddamn Dak Prescott couldn't do nothing. He couldn't even compete with Teddy Bridgewater. Same thing again, we go to Denver. Different quarterback. Same thing. He can't perform. He can't even compete with goddamn Bo Nix, a 2nd-year starter, and Dak had the better weapons on offense? Are you kidding me? Name the receivers for the goddamn Denver Broncos, and you name the receivers for the Dallas Cowboys. And this MVP quarterback, top 5 elite, couldn't throw a touchdown? He couldn't throw a touchdown. Oh, my God. He couldn't throw a fucking touchdown, bro. And I'm the crazy motherfucker. I'm the hating one. I'm just calling out the truth about what I see about this guy. Ain't proven me wrong since I've been telling y'all about this dude. Haven't proven me wrong yet, and he won't prove me wrong either, because that's who he is. He ain't got no heart. He carrying the team. All I heard from these pundits and these Slurpees was, Dak is doing it without an offensive line. We got 4 starters out, and his CD was out. And he balling. He's carrying the team. Well, why couldn't he carry it tonight? Huh? That's another thing about consistency. He's consistently inconsistent. That delusional fan. That he didn't get no touchdown. That was goddamn Joe Milton. Dak didn't throw. He was 0 with 2 picks, 188 yards. Just like he threw up against goddamn the Eagles. Except for he ain't had them 2 picks like he did this game. He should have had 2 or 3 picks in that game. Playing like garbage. But he the MVP. Man, that shit was making me sick to my stomach. That's all I heard all week up until this game. It's like, man, y'all better chill, bro. I'm telling you, this guy, y'all better fucking chill. Lower your expectations. He's played 3 bum-ass teams. When he played against the good teams this season, he either lost or tied. Hasn't beaten a good team yet this season. All the hype against garbage teams like they've been giving him since 2019, 2021, 2022, and 2023. They've been hyping his ass up. And all he beat was bum-ass teams. So every time, man, come on, man. Y'all say, oh, man, goddamn. Every time he go up against a good team, this is what happens. And y'all calling me crazy? I'm like, hey, man, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what y'all got. I'm not praying for his downfall. I just know he's not going to do shit. So I'm going to be honest about what the fuck I see. I want him to prove me wrong, because if he prove me wrong, then we're winning. We're going to be a win. We're going to beat teams like the Broncos. This was a winning team. I don't want to hear no excuses. Every time we play a winning team, this is what happened with this guy. He fucking shrinks. Fold like a fucking lawn chair, man. I'm telling you, every fucking time, man. He is consistent at that, but they can't see that, though. It's the defense. It's the offensive line. But yet and still, when he on this MVP run, the defense been playing the same, basically. They played good in 2 games we won. He played good in 3 games we won against bums. So Dak and the defense have beat up on bum teams. But when we go up against a good team, so yeah, you can say the defense sucks, but your quarterback sucks too, who y'all hyping up to be the MVP. He played just like the defense. Beat good teams. Beat bum teams, but when we play good teams, the defense and Dak fold. So you can't be pointing on, the offense ain't giving him time. The defense can't stop him from scoring. No, y'all said he was carrying the offense with 4 starters out, with CD out. Y'all saying he was carrying the offense. He's playing at an elite level. He's the front runner for MVP. Let me throw the link in the chat, man. Let everybody get some shit off their chest too. This some goddamn bullshit, bro. All this goddamn MVP talk and all this dude didn't even throw a goddamn touchdown. Are you motherfucking kidding me? Are you motherfucking kidding me? He could throw up a touchdown when goddamn Jackson Dart threw 3 touchdowns. A rookie? A rookie performed better against Broncos defense, and you got a 10-year vet supposed to be the goddamn MVP. Chase Daniels put him on elite status of goddamn Hall of Fame. What you got, Derek?
I got nothing. Because he did exactly what you said he was going to do. He's a thief of the year. Like the coach says, 10 years in, 10 years in training, whatever you want to call it. I mean, we got, hold on, let's look at this. Let's look at the points of the game. So we completed 19 out of 31 passes for 188 yards, right? He threw 2 interceptions and critical turnovers at bad times. The timing of it, like we always talk about, it's all about timing, right? Because, quarterbacks throw interceptions, right? One interception came, we threw it over the middle to CD, who wasn't looking. It was picked off, right? 38 yards right there. His first interception was picked off by a rookie, right? He threw an interception to end the half, killing all momentum. He was 9 of 17 for 97 yards in the first half complete. Just put this all in perspective, right? So the garbage time, like we talked about, just right there. Prescott faced pressure, was sacked by Denver's John Franklin Myers, right? He was benched after a second interception. I mean, what more do you want? I mean, I could go on. I got 15 points, but they all say the same thing. I mean, it's just what he does, man. We've seen it 10 years. I mean, what a leopard doesn't change his stripes. I mean, spots, whatever.
No, it doesn't, Derek. And that's what's pissing me off so bad. How people come at me like I'm telling you, bro. I'm not hating on this guy personally. I'm talking about his play on the field when it matters most. I critiqued him on that Carolina game. Oh, JB, you crazy. You crazy. He couldn't have did that. It was still on. No, bro. It was 2 opportunities in that Carolina game for him to put up 7 each time. He could have put up 14 points, bro. And all we got was a fucking field goal. Come on, man.
You know, we haven't beaten the Denver Broncos since 1995. It's an 8th straight game. Just saying. I mean, and like you said, Joe Milton comes in and throws a touchdown at Tolbert. I mean, what else is there? You have, when the offensive line is healthy, I mean, you got a line that's so much better than anyone else in the league. I mean, they're giving you 7 Mississippi States back there. You know, and then the rotational players, or the backup players you have, are better than some team starters. Yeah. I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know what else you want. I mean, listen, man, I just look at Aikman. I'm thinking, man, if he had Pickens and Lamb and all these guys, oh my God, their tongues would be hanging out.
Man, just think if Bo Nix had Pickens and Lamb.
That's true too.
You see what he did with Sutton and. Who was that? The other receiver, who number 11? I got him on my fantasy team.
I'm just saying, you could go to every team's quarterback that's winning right now and give them those weapons, and they would be tearing it up. That's all I'm saying. And it to me, it's unacceptable. It's unprofessional. I mean, how does Jerry? I mean, I know how Jerry works. He don't care. He just selling tickets. But I mean. I just wish he would do something like Woody Johnson did with Justin Fields this past week, where he's like, well, if a quarterback could just complete a pass, we could be competitive. I mean, you know, Woody does that for Justin Fields, and here it is with Dak Prescott.
I don't know. Hold on there. Hey, DJ, you might have to try it again, man. You coming in, but it keep kicking you out. Oh, let me see. All right, there we go. All right. You in there? Y'all hear me?
I'm in here. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear you. What you got, bro? What you got, Dak Delusion?
Yeah.
We told everybody, wait till Dak play a good team, a good defense. Everybody gave him credit for how good the offensive line was playing, but now you want to blame the offensive line. Mm-hmm. Number 1 offense, MVP. You couldn't average 31 points a game. Where was that 31 points at? I'm not going to blame defense this game because the offense ain't giving 31 points.
Defense got an interception early too. They ain't score. Did they score? Only got 3 points.
3 points.
Oh, yeah. Got 3 points. Oh, yeah. Yep. So, yeah, they definitely gonna try to blame that defense. But this the same Dak Prescott. I keep trying to tell people, man. Like, I don't understand why they was falling for the hype. I wasn't even surprised. I told you, man, he was gonna go out there and look like a deer headlights. Throw pick. Come on, man. I knew it. I said, as soon as I seen him look up to that scoreboard, like that little same deer headlight look, I said the game over with. As soon as he did it, I said the game over with. And that was like in the first, second quarter, I said the game over with. I said, yep, he done for. He looked up to that scoreboard with his little mouth open a little bit. Yep. I said, oh, yep, it's over with. The
Dak look,
Yep, the Dak look. I said it's over with. But yeah, yeah, but I knew this was gonna happen today. Trust me. And like I said, and the Dak lovers, and you know they're gonna continue to try to blame the defense. But where's the MVP offense, like Dak Delusional said, with 17 points? I seen Jackson Dart tear that defense up. I seen Jalen Hurts tear that. Hurts tear that defense up and came back and won. So I don't want to hear no excuses, man. But you know they're gonna come out for him and say the offensive line couldn't block
Yep,
and woo woo and
yep.
all
It's
that. And
coming.
they keep trying to get cute, man. They don't want to give that nigga Javonte Williams no touches and running them balls in them short yard situation. Got Dak keep throwing the ball. He almost threw a damn pick to Cooper, the D line, because they didn't want to run it in short yards. I'm like, see, man, I'm done with this damn team.
Oh, but you know what, Bill? I think I found what the problem was. The thermostat was off by 2 degrees because Dak has to have it at 72 degrees to function. So it was off a couple degrees. So it was 75 in there. So
I mean, but I mean, like I said, if you were shocked that Dak played bad today, you just a Dak lover because he been doing this for the
Yep,
past 10 years. He didn't
yep.
did it in the regular season or the postseason when it come up to a defense like that. I knew Vance Joseph was finna tear Dak ass up today. I said they wasn't finna let him do what he do and sit back. That offense really not that explosive like people try to make it seem and be. It's
Yep.
really dinking. It's really dinking and dunking and George Pickens
Dicking and
saving Dak
Dacking,
ass.
man.
Yeah, that's
Dicking and
really
Right.
Dacking.
Deacon and fucking Dacking. That's
There you
really
go.
what that offense is about. And once they stop that and wooty woo and that pass rush get the hidden Dak and it's over with, man. That
What
shit
up,
is over.
Dallas fan? What you got, bro? Good to see you here, man. Appreciate you for stopping by.
Hey man, what's up? Sorry, I made a post game video about the whole thing, man. This really hurt my heart, man. I mean, I remember when we got destroyed by the Broncos the first time. Do you realize that was almost 10 years ago and it was almost the exact same thing? But what's the one common
Hmm.
denominator besides, of course, Jerry Jones? We all know that, the
Dak.
quarterback. Yeah.
Dak.
And Dak proved exactly why I was like, he played well the last 4 games, but let's see what he really does against a good secondary. You know what's sad? For half the game, he didn't even play against Patrick Surtain. He played
Sure
against a
did.
bunch of the Denver Broncos backups, and he got
Yep.
outplayed by Joe Milton. Joe Milton outplayed him. Joe Milton outplayed Dak
Came in
Prescott,
to throw a
and he's only
touchdown,
making $1 million.
Dallas fan.
Yeah.
But I
And
told you the
I don't want to
thermostat got touched.
I don't
They
want
ju-
to ever hear ever again that Dak Prescott is an MVP caliber. See, I never said that. I said he was playing some good football, but it also helps when you have a top 5 running back, when you have 2 top 5 wide receivers, when you have a top
Receiver.
5 tight end, and you
Yep.
have a top
Facts.
offensive line. It's pretty easy to go out there and do that when you have all that. But even with all of that, he couldn't do nothing. I
Facts.
don't ever want to hear it again.
Yeah, the
Never.
MVP, that shit is out the window. But I've been known since week 4 he was never the damn MVP. But I was letting people hype him up, and I
Been
was just
saying
sitting
that,
back
bro.
waiting.
We've been
Yeah,
saying that. Like,
yeah, I was just sitting back waiting. I'm like, all right, y'all want to keep hyping him up. He gonna let you down, and eventually he gonna have a game like this. And it's really his. What he do versus the Bears? He threw 2 ins versus the Bears, so this really his
bro,
second
bro,
stinker game.
bro, he
And they're
just
not even
does.
a good
he ain't throw
defense.
no touchdowns. He ain't throw no touchdowns versus the Eagles like he just did in this game. And then the second half, he ain't throw no touchdowns or no points against the Bears.
The Bears
So
is
I mean,
that
that's what I'm not understanding. What was all this MVP talk? He
hype?
wasn't playing like an MVP to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, man.
No, he's
You don't
he's
throw
doing what he's
no
supposed to
points.
do.
You don't throw. You're the quarterback, and you don't throw a touchdown pass in a game.
His backup threw a touchdown pass. Let
Well,
that sink in.
I got one for you. This is what I think it is. Okay, I'm trying to give the excuse for him. See, the first 5 games of the season, because we don't have a real preseason anymore, players don't practice anymore, right? So these
Right.
first games we have are trash. Okay, so these NFL teams are just starting to warm up, right? But Dak's already in failure form already, so he looks good because he's already in failure form. And then what happens is the rest of the league finally is like, okay, it's time to start playing again. Then reality sets in, and that's all it is. I mean, listen, he does it every year. We've seen
Defenses
this already. We've
start
seen
catching
this
up
already.
to. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, the NFC East for a long time was garbage, right? Over the last 8 years, you could say, because then the last 2 years it finally got
Yeah.
built up.
He been playing against some shitty QBs in the NFC East too.
Yep.
I mean,
And honestly, you could say
Some
10
freaking,
years because
some sorry ass secondaries too.
Yeah, he been getting
Well-
away playing. See, he can't do that week that NFC East beating on them no more because it's Now, really, damn near 3 goddamn other QBs that got some real talent that he got to compete against. So, yeah, his ass in trouble. If y'all
Hey
You
guys,
got
I wanted to mention something. You know Jackson Dart, right?
for
So I'm
sure.
from Utah. I'm from Utah. Guess what? Jackson Dart went to high school right down the road over there from
Wow.
where
Hmm.
I'm from, and he's who I wanted. Rocky Mountains right there. Okay.
Oh,
So that's why this Denver game hits close to home for me because I have to deal with these freaking Denver Broncos fans. And man, do you know how brutal they were last time I had to deal with them around? Thank goodness I'm not. I'm a little bit
Damn,
older
you
now and
took
I don't
some
have to deal
shit,
with them.
huh?
But yeah,
yeah,
man.
but
So
yeah, man, that's sad.
I wish we would have drafted Jackson Dart. I really wanted him.
I
He
did
played right
too,
down
man.
the
I made a
road.
video
So
about that shit, Dallas
yeah,
fan.
Yeah, man, they
Man, I
should
was
have
like,
drafted
bro.
any quarterback, man. Shador,
bro.
anybody out that damn draft, man. They was tripping. I don't know
oh,
what
but
they were.
the Colorado Buffaloes,
Right.
oh, they made Shador, right? But guess what? Against my Utah Utes last night, they didn't look so good
They
without
got
Shador, did
destroyed.
they? Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah.
Nah, you
They're
know
no good,
Jerry
right?
Jones. Jerry Jones, like I said, see, like a game today, they would have put that camera smooth on Shador Sanders, and he would have
Yep.
came in and threw a
Yep.
touchdown, and it would have
Yep.
put too much pressure on him. So Jerry Jones knew what he was doing, not drafting no quarterback, because he know Dak was gonna have a bad game. Imagine he had that game today and they had Shador on that sideline. They would have been putting that camera all on Shador, and they would have been asking questions about, oh, is Shador the woo? You know how the shit was gonna happen. So he ain't trying to put no pressure on no Dak Prescott. But y'all
And
seen
listen,
Joe Milton?
yeah, sorry. But
No, yeah.
Shador Sanders is also used to playing at that altitude. Remember, he played in
Yeah.
Boulder for the last couple of years.
Shador
That's
Sanders would have came out there and competed. I don't know
Yeah, he
what
would
that.
have.
Yeah, Dak just
Yeah.
don't compete against top teams. That's what a lot of people don't get. He always getting blown the fuck out, and people don't be realizing that shit. And I'll be like, yeah, he can compete against a scrub team like the Jets. You
Yep.
see, he can throw four TDs versus the Jets, but when you go against a team like this, where the 4 TDs and 0 and shit, it's 0 touchdowns and
Yeah.
2
Right.
You could
Where's that?
Right.
go back to the Bucks when they said, "Oh, Dak retired Tom Brady." Bucks were already banged up and were done anyway. They just were waiting. That
And
was a
our
mercy
defense
game.
played good as hell in that game against Tom Brady.
Yeah, and
They
that
don't say nothing
Buccaneers
about the
team.
defense then.
Come on, man. That Buccaneers team was garbage. They was 7-9. Well, like what? Please, that shit was not. I was not impressed by that win. I knew the Cowboys.
I'm just saying because we want to use that and say, "Oh, that's when Dak
Man, Brady
proved
was
himself or
done.
whatever."
That
No,
can't do it.
Brady was
Hey,
just
I want
like,
to
you know
get
what? I don't
Dak
care.
Beyond overrated up in here. Hey, Dak, what's your thoughts on this game, man? This outcome,
Who the hell is that?
quarterback. I pulled him up. I'm gonna get him up. I'm gonna get Chris E back up here, but I want to give him a chance to say something.
Oh, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead,
sir.
bro.
Go ahead.
I've been trying to say it, man. Like, we gave him his props. Oh, y'all don't never give him no props.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
I like the icon. I like that.
Man, it never fails. We give him his credit, but we keep saying when he play against a real defense, he can't show up. Like, people always bite the cheese, man. Like, I started biting the cheese when I was 19, bro. Like, I was literally 18 years old crying and shit over this nigga and shit, bro. Like, way in college. I was in
Yeah.
college crying, bro. Like, people knew once the Cowboys lose who to come to, bro. I was crying, and my mom was all like, bro, you too grown for this crying and shit over this nigga. And I was like, bro, because this the same shit. And then I started getting more, I got older and shit, more wiser, and stopped being biased and shit.
How
I'm
old are
like,
you
bro,
now?
this nigga,
How old are you
I'm
now?
20, I'm 29 now. And I was
so
Okay.
in
you're
college at 17.
Oh shit! You
so
came
yo,
in
dude,
the
you and
whole
you and
this whole 10 years. This
you and
whole
me
from the
both, bro.
beginning to
You and
now.
me,
That's
dude.
crazy. I'm 31. You sound
Oh,
like me back
Brutal.
in the day.
That's
dude,
brutal. You
you
haven't seen the glory days. Oh, that's
you
brutal.
seen? I'm so
dude,
sorry,
dude.
Oh,
Josh.
man.
Yeah, you and me both, bro. I was
I'm
19 when
so
we lost the
sorry.
Broncos. So
You
I
didn't
was,
even get to see. Damn. You didn't see even Romo Dez connection. Nothing.
Now I
Oh,
seen them.
okay. I was gonna say, Lord.
I seen all them.
You
That was
came
the
in when
best
you
duo.
seen. Yeah, Dak was. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm the same way. Once you start getting older and you stop being biased and delusional, you start realizing shit. I feel exactly where you come from, bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
because
dude, I'm only. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I was just saying it's like a pattern with this dude, bro. Like he beat up bad teams, and then if he do beat up a good team, like Washington actually good, but their whole defense was depleted. All they had was Von Miller. Then they ain't had nobody on offense. So when they do beat good teams, it's because they hurt. It's like this dude cannot.
Mhm.
They
Yep.
cannot win
Yep.
against good teams.
The
Yep.
Broncos
Yeah.
is
That's
hurt
all I have
tonight.
to
Healthy
say.
team.
Yeah,
Yep.
man.
The Broncos'
100%
best
correct.
pass rusher was out. The best linebacker was out. Their best cornerback went out.
Yep.
He still couldn't do
Yep.
nothing.
Yeah, man.
And hey, dude, I'm almost 28, but I'm like a year younger than you. So I remember, dude, like I
Oh
said,
my God,
I
Michael
I
just blew him
talked
up.
I
My
talked
bad,
about it
JB.
in my I talked about it in my pregame video on my channel. I said the last time I watched the Cowboys play the Broncos in Denver, I was like 19, dude. Like, and think about this. I'm getting closer to 30. I wasn't even in my 20s, and they got destroyed. And this game was almost exactly the same. It was like deja vu all over again. And it was the same quarterback. Dak played like crap, just like he did in that game. So
He
the same
said,
Threw
thing.
2 picks.
"Yeah, JB, why the hell
Yo,
is we not using Michael Parsons like Green Bay using this nigga, bro? Is you watching the game?
I was looking at a little bit of it, but
All right,
man,
you want me to
I'm
answer that
over the
for you?
Parsons thing,
You
bro.
want to
I've
know
never
why?
been a Parsons fan. I've never been a Parsons fan, bro. So I mean,
No,
that
you know
argument,
why?
nobody's ever gonna come at me with that one, bro.
No, you know
Why
I'm
we
why?
not?
actually, man, I'm glad he gone. To be honest, regardless of what he's doing with Green Bay, that shit to me really ain't gonna mean nothing. Because when it come down to it, he was in 4 playoff games with the Cowboys, only got 1 sack. So
And do you think the Cowboys really would have been that much better with Micah? We were only projected to win, what was it, 7, 8 games, even when
What?
hit with him on the field, and we're in the exact same boat.
Wait,
So
wait,
what's
wait,
the
wait, wait, wait,
difference?
wait, wait, wait. Where all the Cowboys content creator that was talking about trade Diggs and shit last week? Because who the hell was that corner out there getting cooked that goddamn bad?
Bland and that
Uh,
other guy.
Oh
What's
my
the other
Bridges,
guy?
Bridges.
Bridges. Where's Foots
Bridge.
and Vouch and them niggas? Them niggas was, oh, let's trade this and cut him. You see how quick they be ready to get rid of everybody in
Yeah,
Dallas?
but they don't
But
do
that
Dak like that.
they don't do that. Look, he have a shit game today. Ain't nobody talking about trade him up for a package deal. Yeah,
Hey,
Well,
man.
dude, I've been wanting to get rid of Dak now for the last couple years, man. After I saw what we saw with Cooper Rush 2022, I'm like, people are like, oh, well, the offense didn't do anything with Cooper Rush. But guess what? We were actually beating some good football teams.
Yeah,
And
that's
we
right.
weren't. And
wait,
what did Dak do? He came back and he beat a bunch of bad football teams. I mean, in
Right.
fact, he lost to teams that were not good. He lost to the Green Bay Packers that were 8-9. He lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars in overtime. That was
Sure
what was it,
did.
5-8?
Facts.
So do you really? We already got to the divisional round,
Mark
even with
Holmes.
him starting. You don't think that the Cowboys would have made it to the championship with Cooper Rush in 22? I think so. That was our year to make the championship game. If you're a young fan like myself, but Dak Prescott was making all the money, so and all of his fan base buys into the delusion that he's just somehow this elite quarterback, even though he's not. And
Nowhere near
it's
one.
it's a joke. It's a
Bro,
joke,
bro,
man.
bro. I listen. Like I said to you guys the last time I was on here, I canceled my subscription because I know for the next 4 years this team ain't doing shit. All right, I don't even. I mean, I just all I'm doing now is just looking at the stats, looking at the results of the game. I am, from all my years of watching the Dallas Cowboys, over 30 years. I mean, no, this is unbelievable. My older brother, man, he's like, he can't handle it, man. He's just like, this is the most ridiculous. No, I mean, the most ridiculous aspect of it all because I mean, you had an opportunity to walk away from this guy. I mean, and you
Twice.
had a coach that is known to build and rebuild quarterbacks, right? He may
Yeah.
not be the best overall coach, but I'm talking about teaching. And you got the most you could get. He was with him for how many years? McCarthy was with him for 4 years, right?
5 years.
Yeah.
5 years. If McCarthy cannot get him to the next level, why the hell are you signing this guy to a new contract? I understand if you want to keep McCarthy, I get all that, but that's not the point. I'm talking about someone quarterbacking. If Mike
Fact.
Derek.
McCarthy can't get him to another level, why the hell is he resigned? You had
Derek,
Trey Lance on. Go ahead. Sorry. What?
sorry. I was just
Yep.
going to answer your question.
What?
It goes back to Jerry Jones making that money. He knows Dak Prescott's got a big fan base. I mean, did you see, man, his fan base is they're probably some of the rudest, most disrespectful people ever. Oh my goodness. But it
Yeah,
goes
they're
back to his
tough.
fan
Yeah.
base. They're so delusional. It's like every time Dak plays bad, it's everybody else's fault. It's never his fault, right? So that's
Facts.
why. That's why. But go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that you have an opportunity, you don't do it. Yet Micah comes up, and I agree with moving on from Micah because I was kind of getting tired of his mouth and not doing what he needs to do because he's a linebacker, not a defensive end. He's not physically big enough to play that position all the time because he wears out as the season progresses, right? And but they're not learning from them. They're not learning from their mistakes, man. That's the biggest problem. I mean, look at the Broncos, right? They realized they made a mistake with Russell Wilson. Look what they did. Cleaned house. The quarterback, they got the coach in, and then Sean Payton's like, nah, I gotta get rid of this guy.
Yeah, that's fact.
They ate that.
That's
The
just
Colts.
that's just,
Sorry, let me just finish something. Okay, I'm just pointing out other teams.
Yo, what up, Chris?
Okay? The Colts did it with Carson Wentz. The Eagles did it with Carson Wentz. I mean, it just goes on and on of teams that have shown that you have got to identify what your quarterback is quickly as possible and get rid of them. The caps. There's too much money going to these quarterbacks now. You cannot do this to yourself because you're handcuffing yourself to being able to do something.
I mean, look at the Giants, Derek. They moved on from Daniel Jones. They paid him all that money.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Daniel Jones, 7-1, bro.
Jets moved away from Aaron Rodgers. I mean, all these teams, they move away before it becomes to the point where cap-wise they're in purgatory. And you realize that the next 4 to 5 years, the Cowboys are in what? Straight out purgatory.
well, the only person you can blame for that is just Jerry.
Well,
whoever the
I am
hell
blaming Jerry
agreed.
Jones. I ain't even blaming that. I'm blaming Jerry Jones.
Whoever signed, because any other GM would have got rid of Dak Prescott. Like Howie, he got rid of Carson Wentz. I seen the 49ers, they traded the whole farm for Trey Lance. They realized he's not good enough, got rid of his ass. So that goes back to the ownership and the pride. They too financially strapped in with him, and Jerry Jones got to prove that Dak Prescott can win a Super Bowl.
Well, he wants to prove that whatever he does is right because he just can't get over the fact that Jimmy Johnson's what caused him those things.
And you got to ask yourself, when has Jerry Jones ever admitted he was wrong on anything?
Well, he did. He did.
He does
30 years
times,
later,
but it's not sincere.
30 years later.
Yeah, but it's not sincere. But bro, it's not sincere. He says the right thing for the moment, but it ain't sincere. I mean, I haven't even watched that Netflix special or whatever, but everyone talks about this one part where he's talking about, well, I wanted to start a business where it'll be me and my kids and seeing them, blah, 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 how many times and all that crap. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds great, Jerry, but what's that got to do with running a business?
But yeah, man.
Hey, y'all want to get Chris thoughts on this real quick, y'all. Go ahead, Chris. What you got, bro?
Oh, I'm not like you. I'm a Dak hater now. I used to try to give him grace and all that, but it's 10 years of this shit. It's the same thing over and over again. Every regular season, you looking like Joe Montana, Troy Aikman combined, especially against the Giants. If somebody's sorry, but anytime we play some comp, he shit on himself.
Chrissy, can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
When Dak Prescott got blown out by the Broncos the first time, I was 19 years old. I'm almost 30 now. So think about that. And has he changed at all? That the entire team is completely different from that time.
Well,
that's crazy.
And the first half of his career,
he has the best offense. He got the number one offense right now, Dallas fan. The number one offense. That's all I heard. He was 13 touchdowns, 0 picks, last 4 games. Who's playing better than Dak Prescott?
Chase Daniels, where you at? Don't come out. Where you at, Chase Daniels? Where's you at, man? Did this nigga Chase Daniels last week mention Hall of Fame or some shit?
Yeah, this nigga, bro, he was on some good stuff, man. Come on, give him a break, man.
Bro, this dude is Kirk Cousins in disguise, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you go look at Kirk Cousins' career, he blowing that career out the water. If you go look at the numbers, I don't even think he Kirk Cousins. I'm gonna give him Geno Smith. Fuck it. I give him Geno Smith.
I would,
Geno
dude.
Smith
I would
playing.
say I'd honestly
Now,
agree with
Geno
you,
Smith
bro.
playing garbage right now, bro. I can't even put Dak in that though.
Yeah, nah, Geno.
But see, the
I'm
thing
trying to
is,
think.
they wasn't lifting Geno Smith up as the MVP though.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, facts.
Hold on, back to Kirk Cousins. Hold on. Back to Kirk Cousins. That's a great example because remember, Washington had him, right? And they franchised him twice because they were not sure if
Exactly.
he can do what can get done. And what did they do with him?
They got rid of it.
Say what you want about Washington, man. But and this is under Daniel Snyder, keep that in mind. But even they were like, nah, we ain't paying this guy. And
no.
Kirk Cousins is no different than Dak Prescott.
Exactly.
Hey, but in 2023, if Kirk Cousins didn't get hurt, he was the MVP.
No, because like I say, if you really go look at Kirk Cousins' career numbers, he's blowing Dak out of the water. He didn't threw like for over. Like I get what you're saying. He fucking Kirk Cousins. Yes, I'm not hyping up no damn Kirk Cousins. I'm not hyping up Kirk Cousins. But if you go look at his career versus Dak, he's blowing Dak's career out the fucking water. Because
I ain't talking about numbers. I'm talking about wins and losses versus good teams and what you do in the playoffs, which is all that matters to me.
Dak is he the same QB, man. That's a $60 million limit.
I mean, him, Jimmy Garoppolo.
Hey, I want to answer this. I want to answer this comment real quick because, in a sense, this comment he's making it's a good point at the same time. But let me read it. So, do you think if Dak O-line played better and the defense made more stops, Dak still plays like shit? I don't think so.
Yeah, because he wasn't under pressure when he threw them picks.
Hold up now. But hold on. This is my thing, 805 on.
Oh, that was me, Chris.
Hold on. The thing is, the narrative has been that Dak Prescott been playing with four backups on his offensive line and without CeeDee Lamb. See,
hold up.
We can't give him the MVP status for playing without those guys, and then when the offensive line don't play good, we give him the excuse for not performing like the MVP they've been calling him. See, this is my very point about this shit that's going on with Dak Prescott being MVP, borderline Hall of Fame, playing against these bum ass teams we done beat. See, this is the very question. See, they'll forget about giving him credit for carrying missing 4 offensive linemen, but then when the offensive line don't perform, they use that as an excuse. So you can't do that. Either he's going to perform when they busted or good or not. You can't give him an excuse when he don't perform when you're giving him the MVP status when they're playing.
Yeah, speaking on the MVP, JB,
that's my thing right there.
And you go back to the first quarter when we was on the goal line, an offensive false start, right? That happens. But the very next play, Dak should have threw a pick 6. The quarterback dropped it when he throwing the CD. That should have been 6 points for Denver right there. We just got lucky and got the field goal.
No.
I agree. What I was going to say is if Dak Prescott was such a high IQ quarterback and if he was an unselfish player, I say unselfish for a reason, why didn't he run the ball to Javonte Williams, who honestly probably would have scored? How come he did it twice? He did it twice in the game.
Just like in the Eagles game. He scored 2 rushing touchdowns and Dak didn't do nothing.
Let's go back to the guy's question. Let's go back to the guy's question, right? He asked a question about the O-line play or whatever, okay? The average time a quarterback has in the pocket in NFL, okay? Normal. Not talking about having an elite offensive line, okay? We're just talking about the average line expectancy you can have is 2.5 seconds to throw, okay? You cannot tell me in today's game, okay, and the average time he had to throw was 4 seconds. You cannot tell me the offensive line did not give him enough time. Okay? Well, now, all right, you cannot tell me that. All right? And on top of that, you have George Pickens. Not everyone has a George Pickens. Not everyone has a CeeDee Lamb. No one has a Ferguson. And it goes on and on. Okay?
Devontae
Williams. I'm just saying you could go on with that. So my whole thing is this. Patrick Mahomes, okay, we're going to use him, yes, because we're going to talk about MVPs and all that crap. Jalen Hurts. They're missing pieces, right? Their offensive line play, Patrick Mahomes, we saw the last couple of years has not been that good. I mean, it's starting to come back. He still made it to the Super Bowl with below subpar offensive line play, okay? He didn't have all his receivers, Patrick Mahomes, to start the season this year. He's only now getting receivers, He's still producing. Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown. I mean, he's having his whatever mental breakdown, a midlife crisis, whatever you want to call it, and he's still producing. Last time I checked. So this pass that Dak keeps getting, oh my gosh, his left fingernail was not trimmed correctly, so therefore he couldn't throw the ball perfectly, or whatever the nonsense is. No, I'm that's how I feel about it at this point.
Yeah,
His
you know,
backup
you
offensive line would start for other teams.
hell yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, Derek, I've been
Right.
over it for the last 5 years, man. Like,
And is Tolbert really that bad, or is Dak just bad at throwing him the ball?
I just seen Joe Milton throw a dime to him like it wasn't nothing. Just like Cooper
Why they
Rush
be
did.
hating on Tolbert, man? That's why they be hating on Tolbert, bro?
That's because they
I'm
hate
saying.
Tolbert because they gotta make up an excuse when Dak target the nigga and the ball is just inaccurate and he can't catch the ball, so fuck it, Tolbert's ass.
Tolbert ain't gonna do no ballerina catch like Lamb to get it. That's the difference.
no, but
Exactly.
Tolbert would be a number 2 receiver.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say Tolbert would be a number 2 receiver for a lot of teams. I've seen worse number 2s than what he's done. I think he's actually not too bad.
Tolbert's not that bad, man.
No,
that bad, man.
No, he's not bad.
I mean,
he's okay.
JB, as I said, you play receiver. You know, if you get the ball thrown right where it needs to be, you're going to catch it. And that's what Tolbert looks like. He's got good hands. He's just not going to be this behind, stretching back here and,
that's not
Chris Carter crap. No.
He's
So
fine.
that's on Dak. So I'm just saying, people want to make all these excuses for him. They keep giving him a pass. I don't know what has Dak done to earn the pass. That's what I want to understand.
I think it's more.
They live in the glory of that rookie year. That's all it is.
Yeah,
no, it can't be that, man. I mean, he has such a traumatic childhood.
It's off the field story right there. Bingo.
Yeah, it's his childhood story, bro. It is.
It's the off the field story. They feel so sad and everybody got off the field story. He ain't the only NFL player.
Everybody on the channel, everybody in the chat, everybody got an off the field story, bro. But you still got to go to work. I'm just trying
to understand.
You still got to perform your job, unless they're gonna let your ass go.
And he a good PR guy. He says the right things in the interviews and stuff. So he don't criticize a coach or he don't get in players' faces when they fuck up. He's such a good guy. He's a role model. So
yeah, that's why his corner called him a bitch, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. But when he on the interview, like I say, he a PR dude. He says the right things and shit. So everybody feels so sorry for him. I don't know where the excuses came up from.
Listen. I used to rip, and JB knows this. We all did. That's why I'm gonna say it again online here today. Anyway, I'm sorry. We all ripped back in the day because after Staubach, it was like this guy was trash. And when you go back to look at it now, you're like, man, this guy apologized because he didn't make these kinds of mistakes. I mean, was he great? No. Tony Romo, let's be honest, his beginning of his career, he wasn't all that good. But then when he started to get good, his body just gave out on him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He
finally figured out the game.
Yeah,
he figured out the game by then. And then I'm just looking at Dak. I'm like, his body worked great. I mean, why didn't Jerry let him go? I mean, you had Trey Lance. I mean, you do tell me you could have been aggressive and say, okay, I'm gonna have Trey. I'm gonna have Joe Milton. You probably could have brought in Fields. You could have brought in, Daniel Jones for crying out loud.
I think Justin
Aaron Rodgers.
I think Justin Fields would have done good with this offensive line because he is a horrible offensive line over there with the.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
he'd be
take
good.
any of
I
those
like
guys
him.
I just pointed out, put him with this offensive line, this receiving core with George Pickens for cheaper money, okay? And you could have been more aggressive towards other things. I mean, they just don't want to do it, and I don't want to get him. I don't understand it, man. Because like I said, look at the Broncos. That was a lot of money to eat. And look at the Browns, the sorry Browns. Look what they're doing with Deshaun Watson. They're like, we're not even playing you. You're not hurt. We're just not. Is he hurt?
Nah, he just not.
No, he just
Watson hurt.
They just not. I think he hurt, but he ass too, and they know he ass.
Regardless,
I'm thinking about Shador.
Yeah, but regardless of it, regardless if he was hurt or not hurt, whatever, they're not even playing him because they're like, you just suck.
Yeah, that's an ownership issue.
It is.
I'm
Well,
just
Jerry
saying,
Jones
man.
is part of the problem. So
Yeah, Jerry Jones, he won't. Like I say, his pride too big. His ego.
Exactly.
His ego's
go ahead,
too
Derek.
big.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Let me give you an example in business where I think Jerry could learn something. I can't believe I'm saying this because the man's been in business for longer than me, obviously, right? We had a situation at work where I wanted to do something, and three of my guys were like, "No, that ain't gonna work." So I had an option: do I listen to my people or do I let my ego get in the way? You know what I did? I listened to the people.
That's what you got to do.
Because my thing is, you should have a relationship with your team and the people you've hired, which Jerry has shown does not have that, which they can step up to you and say, "No, we ain't doing that."
That
I
guy's his
agree.
son.
I
So that's
agree.
the other
That's what you
problem.
gotta. That's what
Y'all,
you gotta
y'all
do as a
can
leader, man. You gotta
y'all
listen to
can't
your
blame
team, and
y'all can't blame Jerry for that. He listened to the people. Jerry never wanted that. Jerry wanted Romo back
Bro,
in.
did
He listened to his people. Jerry wasn't
He
going to
listened
take
to this
that.
fan
He
base.
listened
They
to
was
his people.
even with
You
that
think
yeah.
last contract.
you think Will McClay wanted Dak delusional?
Will McClay, Mike McCarthy, and Stephen Jones wanted that. Jerry Jones didn't. Jerry
Yeah,
have
Jones
to.
wanted
yeah.
Romo back in the game. Jason
I
You talking
Garrett,
about that? Oh yeah, you
Scott
talking about that season?
Linehan
No, I'm talking about.
didn't
actually,
want Romo back.
No, I know. I agree
actually
with you,
agree.
delusional. No, you were right about that.
Yeah, you're no
I'm just talking about
delusional's
now.
right. He's right.
No, but I'm talking about right now. I'm saying
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Romo. I know what delusional's talking. He's talking about back that rookie season.
In
Yeah,
2016, it was the right decision to keep Dak in there.
yeah. I
No,
mean,
it
But
wasn't.
I
now,
No,
think
it wasn't.
Romo.
No, the hell it wasn't.
I
it
think
was. At the time, he was
Romo
a
could have.
rookie. He was
I think
younger.
when Romo
Romo was on his
was
way out
L1,
anyway.
he should have came back in there.
You give Tony Romo prime Zeke. You
But
give
let me
him
Romo
ask
was
some.
you.
on his way
But
out, man. Romo
at
He
was
the
He
took
was
same
over
on,
time,
for
but
Romo.
he was still playing. He was probably on his way out, but shit, he was
nah.
still damn near
At this
good.
point, at that time, Romo was what Dak is now. We already knew what he was going to do in the playoffs. We
Well,
wasn't
but he
going
would have
nowhere with
done
Romo.
better. Romo at that point, the reason why they got Zeke was they thought that was the final piece because they had a lot of things in place, and but Romo's
run
body
that
just
ball.
gave out.
I
And
think
I'm
it
just
was. I
Y'all
think
and I
it
forgot
think
Romo
was.
was just like this at that point, man. Every play he was
Man,
choking, he was dropping
I mean,
extra points.
you
Like
blame Romo for that loss in Green Bay with that last throw.
no, that was the ref. I'm talking about in Seattle. I blame him for that.
I mean, you can give him that,
They was
but you
only in
can't.
that game because of Romo and
I
Seattle.
blame him
That
for
was
getting
Romo
drugged in a
fans
lot
in
of
Seattle game.
games.
But
Like
shit,
Peyton Manning come
but
back.
look, I'm gonna say this one thing about Romo. That nigga competed. I seen him go into Seattle with the Legion of Boom and go out there and beat them niggas. Dak went to that Legion of Boom in
Yes,
Seattle and won
sir.
that game.
I
He would have
Yes,
understand
went out
that
there and
sir.
part,
got his
but at
ass
the end of
whooped.
the day, when it comes to
But
wins and
you're right.
losses, we were still losing.
Yeah. We wasn't
Hey,
But
y'all,
I'm
let
losing
me
that
just
go
I
game.
read
saying,
this
want to
Romo
say
did his
comment
this.
thing.
real
I
quick
ain't
from
gonna tell. I don't
We
know,
still ain't been into
man.
the NFC Championship game. How long?
Hold on, let
30.
me read this comment
And
real
Ball,
quick,
how long
y'all.
ball is
Romo part of
born.
that?
But
Hold
I
on, hold on,
want.
hold
But
on, hold on,
I
fellas.
just want.
Let me read this comment real
Go
quick,
ahead.
okay? It's
Sorry.
from Kate. So defense gives up 44 points, and the O line was horrible, but it's this disgusting fault. Oh, what the
I
fuck
Well,
that
think he's
mean?
trying to say that.
They
Caitlin.
don't give up 44
We
points if
all
we scoring
know.
and keeping the ball.
Yeah, you got to
okay. Hold on,
control that
We
clock,
all
guys.
man.
know
What was
Dak
hold on.
Prescott.
What was the score by halftime?
It
What
was
was that
Was it
shit?
20
27
to
to
3, 20
10.
to 10,
27 to 10. 27 to 10.
2017?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want. Okay, so what is the defense supposed to do with that?
Like I said, didn't the defense give Dak a turnover early and
Sure
Yeah, we
they
got
did.
only
3 points. That's all we got
And
out of
what
them,
did he
3 points.
do? He
and got
threw the ball inside the one.
exactly trying to get his fucking stats
Wait.
and
That's what I
couldn't
was
get them.
saying. Through what should have been a
JB.
pick six
But wasn't there a
instead of
game in the playoffs against the Packers where he threw something and the defense was like, "Oh hell no"?
Yep.
I think I remember a game like that. I don't know where I get that idea from,
I
but
can
I think
tell
I've
like
seen that before.
the defense in their face, they just don't believe in Dak Prescott. They can act like they do at the beginning of the game.
You know,
But like I say, once Dak look up to that scoreboard and had that mouth open a little bit, it's
he
over
knew
with.
his time
Hey,
and it was over. That's my
why
point.
why do you
Once
think
they see that look, when your leader
why do
gives
you
you that
think one of
look
the
of, "Oh,
main
I
reasons
know,"
Parsons out of here? Because
huh?
Parsons might have played a good act, but Parsons never believed in that. After
Yeah,
that
Parsons
49ers
never
Nope.
loss,
believed in that
Nope.
nigga.
after that
Nope.
49ers loss, Parsons said the defense played good enough to win. Without those 2 turnovers, we win that game.
Against
Jerry
the
Yeah.
had to make them
49ers, right?
hush hush.
49er games,
The
both of them,
49er game, yes. I would
both
do.
of
Them
them,
be,
I
not just
yeah.
one, both of them. The defense did their
Easily
job.
could have won both of them. Easy. If Dak
we
didn't fuck
definitely
up.
if definitely in 2022, man. I mean, Dak was horrible. And there's still people to this day that make excuses for him for that game. I'm like, bro, he lost us that game by himself. Cooper, you're telling me Cooper Rush would have done that? No. The one thing I will say about Cooper Rush, he may not be the most talented quarterback, but that defense, even last year, you saw it. They believed in Cooper Rush. There's a reason why they were playing hard towards the latter part of the season, despite being horrible, is because they
Yeah,
believed, hey, Cooper Rush can get it done for us. They
yeah,
believed in him. They just
yeah,
couldn't quite get it done.
Well, because Cooper Rush makes the right decisions, but he just doesn't
yeah.
have the physical talent to go with it.
Right.
They
That's
was
really all it
fighting for
is.
Cooper. Like I said, they almost made the playoffs with Cooper Rush if it wasn't for the special team fuck up versus the Bengals game. So they was
Yep.
literally
Yep.
fighting
They
for
almost
the
came
if
back and won against. They
yeah,
almost.
yeah. So they damn near made the playoffs with Cooper Rush last year. So
Yeah, they
Yeah.
beat a
it
playoff team in Tampa Bay without a run game, and he was
exactly.
hitting Tolbert. And I think he threw a touchdown to Tolbert in that game against the Buccaneers.
JB, JB, don't forget he beat the Washington Commanders, who
He
went
beat
to the
them niggas.
Yep,
NFC Championship
so
game.
did.
He beat it.
If
I watched that game on the plane last year when I was going to Hawaii for Thanksgiving. So I remember I was like, dude, he freaking beat the Washington Commanders. I'm like, I actually believed we could do
I
it
like
because I
it.
was like, yeah.
Again, solid teams. Dak is trash. Yep,
yeah,
that's the banner.
I don't know what else. I don't know where we go from here, man. It's the
We
same
don't go
shit
I,
for
I
10
nowhere.
told
years.
We begging for Cooper
I
Rush to take us
I
to the
know.
promised land. We know we in trouble,
I
man.
told you what you
Yeah.
do.
That's
You
the
wait 4
problem.
years for this contract to be up,
I don't think I can
and
wait
then
no more, man. I honestly can't.
We have
I'm
to wait for
sorry, I
Jerry to
can't
die.
fucking wait no more, man.
I'm
I
not
That's the
just
only
blaming.
can't.
solution. We just got to wait out Jerry. Once Jerry gone, we might have some hope.
Nah, I
Yeah.
ain't blaming Jerry on that.
Well, but we have Steven
Jerry's not
Jones,
leaving Dak
bro.
to Dick,
Like,
right?
Yeah, I don't trust Steven Jones, man. That
Steven
nigga
Jones,
don't
but
seem
Steven's
right.
already running the team. Steven's been running. The team's been running by Steven Jones the last 10 years. Let's be
Yep,
honest.
fact.
I'd say even longer than that. If you go back to 2009, he's the one that got rid of To, not Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry wanted to
Jerry
keep To.
Jones just got the household name, but behind closed doors, Steven Jones is running his damn team. Being cheap, drafting Mozzie Smiths, Luke
he was the one that
Schoolmakers.
convinced Jerry to extend Dak to this goddamn $60 million per year contract.
That's true.
Too.
I made a video about that last year. I was like, Jerry Jones wanted to move on and bring in
Yep.
Dion. But
Yep, he want.
it was
Yeah.
Steven Jones and all those guys and Will McClay. They
I
wanted to
know.
keep Dak
I,
Prescott. They wanted to keep
I knew.
Brian
Yeah.
Schottenheimer.
Yep. Oh, that's the reason why we got Brian Schottenheimer the coach, because of Dak Prescott. Keep
Yeah,
it
thought
in
he was
house.
cheap.
100%.
100%. Keep it in
Yep.
house. Ain't no new coach want to coach no damn Dak Prescott. People talking about Ben Johnson. I'm like, ain't no Ben Johnson finna come coach no damn Dak Prescott. Are y'all kidding me? This
If
nigga
Dak,
watch now.
if
Man,
Dak,
I'm out. Man, I don't
if
know.
if Dak was released by the Cowboys, he would not be on no other team for a whole season. He would be on the bench.
Yeah, he'll be
I
a
don't
journey.
think more than
I
three
didn't even
teams
like
that would pick
Carson
Dak up.
Wentz.
Yeah, he'll be
Yeah,
a
He'd be a
journeyman.
back. He'd be a backup. He'd be like Joe Flacco.
Browns would sign him. Browns would
If
sign him
Aaron-
out of sheer
if
desperation.
Aaron
Brown
if
signed him.
Aaron Rodgers is if a Hall of Famer like Aaron Rodgers is on his third team, it's no way in hell Dak Prescott should still be on one team for 10 years. Like,
And Evil
Yeah.
Biscuits 66 is exactly how I feel. That's what I've been doing. Look, I'm in a Dak guys. I want you to join me in my Dak detoxic process. It's a detox. I mean, I promise you, there's these teas you got to drink. I mean, there's a lot you got to take to detox through stuff from Dak Prescott. I mean, it's serious. No, it's not funny, man. This is a toxin that is so bad.
yeah,
that
and then
the FDA can't handle it, man. They're telling you.
ooh. And
You
then who we
want
play next?
Cardinals.
Arizona. Oh, we could lose next week. We're playing the Cardinals.
Yeah, because he
Ooh,
can't
we
beat
could
them
lose that
either.
game.
Yeah, he
That's
can't beat
another
them.
game we
Just
could
think
lose.
if Jacoby Brissett playing or is Kyler
I
Murray?
guarantee.
No, if it's Kyler Murray, we'll lose because we
Look,
can't
I'm
stop the run.
gonna tell you something,
So-
JB. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I guarantee Kyler Murray gonna be healthy for that game. I
He's
guarantee
in
it,
his
bro.
chops. See, like,
It's in Arizona.
Cowboys.
Are we at home? Are we at home?
We at,
Yes, at
I think
home,
we
we
at
get
We're
home.
at home, so we may win. We
Yeah,
may
we
win.
can't beat
We'll
them at
see.
home anyway.
Shit, but
Murray
we've been
owns the
losing to the
Cowboys
Cardinals.
indefinitely.
When
Yeah,
the
that's
last
what
time
I'm
we
saying.
beat? When the last
2017.
time we beat them?
The
Well,
Cardinals
I'll tell you
know
what.
if you hit us in the
2017.
mouth, we'll fold. That's the difference. Cardinals know how to play
2017.
smash
I
mouth.
mean, he never
2017, 8
lost at
years
Texas
ago.
Stadium.
Damn.
These next
I
two
think it
games
was
is
in
only two games I think we
Arizona.
can win for the rest of the year. So we better
Wait,
I
win
think it was.
Yeah,
I think it was in
last
exactly.
time we
Arizona.
beat Arizona's win?
after
Dude,
Thanksgiving. It's a wrap.
2017.
Yep, after
2017.
Thanksgiving, that shit
8
over.
years ago. So the same year that we
Jesus.
lost the Broncos, we beat the Cardinals. I think it was the
Oh
second
my
or third game of the
God.
year.
That
Yeah,
used
it's
to be our
been
whipping
yeah.
boys back in the day, and we can't even.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dak been getting his ass whooped by them Cardinals for years. I remember he threw that.
Cardinals.
I remember he threw the picks in Arizona when it was at the goal line. There's
Oh
three
my
dudes
gosh.
right there. Oh my
JB,
god,
you
I'm
remember
like,
when the
Lord,
Cardinals was a game? You would just go, you take a nap, wake up, and we won. Do you remember those days? It's like
shit.
now it's like, oh my
At
God,
this
this is
point
so
in this career,
pathetic.
in that career, can he even beat low tier teams? Like we got to start.
He struggles
He did.
sometimes. He
He's
struggles.
starting to struggle.
He
Like
struggles
even
I mean,
like
he
the
beat the
sometimes.
Browns
Panthers,
all the
he can't.
time.
The fuck? He lost to the Panthers, the Bears. Like, is this nigga like literally like? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know where the hell we
I
go.
mean, we always seem to beat the Giants.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
waiting.
that's true.
I'm just waiting for that contract to end.
See, the thing is,
I mean, I will have champagne sent to JB's house,
see, the
Delusional's
thing is,
house,
a lot of
and we'll
y'all
be
just
like,
waking up to
pour
this.
the bubbly, it's over.
A lot
That's
of
our
y'all just
Super
waking up
Bowl.
to this. I've been like this with Dak since 2016. So let's think of my
Delusional.
frustration.
That's our Super Bowl, baby. Dak
Hey,
retires.
man, oh man. You know what's crazy, Delusional?
God damn.
2016 was 9 years ago, man. I was actually, man, I can't. Wow, it was
I
really 9
never
years
was a
ago.
big Dak fan.
Holy crap, that's a
I
long
never was
time
No,
that.
ago.
I was with him after
Man.
2016, and then it was just Zeke fucking up, coming in overweight and all
No,
that.
I wasn't. I wasn't with him. I knew Zeke was running this damn show.
Yeah,
I
but he was
said,
just
nah.
I,
driving the bus. He was just his rookie year. He was just doing what he had to do.
I
Wasn't doing
still
nothing
have
Yep.
hair.
crazy, and
I'll
we was
admit, I
about.
was
What did
a.
Dak do his rookie year?
I'll admit, I was an Ezekiel Elliott fan, dude. He was my favorite player for a long time,
Hell
and
He
yeah.
was
honestly,
good. He was
he
good.
should have won Rookie of the Year in 2016. That was
We all
BS
know
because
that shit.
He
Yeah,
carried
but
that
then after
team,
that
bro.
holdout, he came back fat. That was a wrap.
It's because he went
That
and drank too much. It's like,
and
dude, you could
Cabo.
have just, yeah.
Exactly.
Cabo Saints.
Nah, after the
Yeah.
holdout, they tried to make Dak the man, throwing the ball too much.
Oh no, you remember when he
Uh,
got
They
suspended?
did that
Dak
with
was
Mike McCarthy. They trying to
yep.
make that Prescott the man.
Yeah,
dude,
you see they don't want
Bro,
to give your boy Williams no touchdowns on the goal line. They
Williams
want to
only
make
had
Dak get him.
13 carries, bro.
Come on, that's
13
sad.
carries.
That's sad.
Dak threw the
That's
ball
sad.
31 times.
That's sad, man. That's
yeah.
sad. And the Broncos wasn't even really like stopping him at the line of the scrimmage. He was getting some yards.
That's the
They
things that
weren't. They were running the ball on
I
him.
used to miss about Jimmy Johnson, where he'd be like, "Oh, wait a minute, he found your weakness. Stop me, and I'm going to keep doing it until you stop me."
Yeah,
And this team does not know how to do that. They don't know what it is. Where you keep going to the well till they stop it.
no.
Derek, you know what's sad? We're arm coach, GMs and coaches and all that
Well,
stuff. And we know, I even said going into the game, if you wanted to
Yeah.
win this game against the Broncos, you got to pound the rock with Javonte Williams. And we could
facts.
have
And
done
take and bench Dak. You forgot that's the first part you
Oh,
missed.
well, we should have done that because he
First
is. I
mistake.
kind of blame him because I guarantee you, Schottenheimer's a run heavy coach. There's no way that
I
he's
know
like,
that.
oh, I called a pass play. I guarantee you, Dak probably checked out of
Hell
the run
yeah.
play and he
Trying to
passed the
pad his
ball.
stats.
Yeah,
Fact.
I guarantee. And the reason
Facts.
why I say that is because he's done it multiple times this season. Look at the Bears game. Look at the Eagles game. Heck, look at the games
Facts.
even we've won in. Dak has checked
Facts.
out a lot of run plays where Javonte Williams
Mhm.
should have a lot more touchdowns than what he's
Javante
got.
Williams should have at least like
A
10,
lot
11
more yards,
touchdowns.
too.
Oh, yeah, for
You know what's
sure.
sad though? I didn't think Javonte Williams was going to be all that, but based on how this offensive line is with him, it actually gels, and we're not taking full advantage of that because our quarterback's a jackass. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying he should be
Yeah.
averaging at least 25 to 30 carries a game.
He
Easy
should.
will get you
He's a bell
150.
He's
cow, dude.
good.
He's a
bell
physical
cow.
He's
running
good in
back.
this system. He's good in this system.
What the
And
fuck are they thinking?
It
Nah,
goes
but
back
split it
to
20
Dak
and 10 with him
changing
and
the
Blue.
plays, man. It has to be
He-
Dak changing the plays.
and
He must be
I'll tell
like,
Hey,
you
y'all.
this.
Who y'all replacing Dak with?
Trey
Joe
Lance,
Milton.
Joe Milton, the
Joe Milton threw a touchdown.
sports junkie. I mean,
You can
JB, you got an
replace
arm, right?
I say
you can
draft somebody
replace
next
Dak.
year.
You can
JB,
replace
you
that
got an
with
arm,
Joe
right?
Milton right now, and he would be better. Let me tell you why. Because the threat of his legs and his arm. You know how
Yep.
good Pickens would be with Joe Milton.
Facts.
Did y'all see that
Ooh.
one play, Joe Milton? He floated it to the tight end because he was finna get sacked, but he used his legs and he threw it to the tight end. I
Yeah.
Yeah, I
said, see,
seen that.
yeah,
He
you
Joe
did.
see,
Milton.
see, he can use his legs and evade. Dak old now, he can't use them motherfuckers. He used them today, but that shit looks slow and stiff.
Man,
Man,
And
Dak
he
runs like
slid
he shit
before
his
the
As
pants,
first
usual.
man.
down. Oh my goodness, that pissed me off.
Am I
What
wrong?
was
Tell
he
me I'm wrong.
thinking?
Does Dak not run like he shit his pants?
yes, like something that's going, like he moves like a snail now. Like he's fucking
Well,
slow.
it goes back to his injuries. Remember, he broke his
Yeah,
ankle, and then
yep.
I don't
And he
think he tore his
sucks.
hamstring off the bone, but he definitely pulled it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he might have
pulled
He didn't
it.
pulled
do
it.
a
Pulled
damn
it.
thing. That no. I
Nah, he
refuse.
pulled it, but he ain't tear it
He
off the
did.
bone.
No.
I don't think
He
he tore that
pulled
shit off
it,
the
No, I
but
don't
he
buy it.
ain't
bone. Hell
tear it off the bone because you can tell he pulled
He
it when
just
he threw
wanted
that football.
Come
to
on,
get
y'all. Y'all know he tore it
McCarthy
off the bone,
fired.
and D's
That's
got
all
a
that was. That was
concussion,
a
man. Y'all
Dak
got to.
fired the coach thing.
That nigga ain't tear shit off the bone. He was on the sideline jumping over
Jumping and
motherfuckers.
all night. He didn't
Oh,
pull
hell
nothing.
I
was.
seen Tyron Smith literally on the ground crying and screaming like a
Yep.
big ass
Yep.
baby when this shit happened.
Yep.
That was normal. He just pulled his hamstring. He seen that schedule was getting tough. Offense was shit. He knew that he just got that contract. He was
But hold
embarrassing.
up, but
Come on, man.
That was the we suck
hold
season, right?
Yeah, that's
up,
the we
DJ.
suck season.
Yeah.
Hold
All
up,
right.
DJ.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, Jacob?
Hold up now. He's playing like an MVP now, but he said he's playing like that because he didn't have an offensive line. He carrying the team without CD Lamb. Wasn't that some of the same things last season? Why
Yeah.
wasn't he playing like an MVP last season?
Yeah,
Mm,
exactly.
Okay, so he didn't have CD and Pickens was going off, but he couldn't elevate Flournoy, who's balling this season. He couldn't
yeah,
elevate Cook. But they say
yeah,
he elevate everything around him. He's carrying the team now with everything going bad around him this season. He's MVP. But why couldn't he do that last season?
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly. Oh, and Rico
Javante
Dowdle, the
Williams
last time
running
I
that rock.
checked.
Hey, let me give you examples of quarterbacks and their players where they've elevated their receivers, okay? There's this guy called John Elway. I don't know if you guys heard of him, right? And he had this guy that wasn't drafted called Rod Smith, and he had this 7th-round pick called Egg McCaffrey. All of a sudden, he became some Shannon Sharp. What was he? Like a 4th-round
Late
pick or
round
whatever.
pick. He was real late.
I'm just saying, okay, that's one guy. You got
Get
Tom
OG
Brady
up
winning
there.
Super Bowls with receivers like Troy Brown and David Patton, who
Go
were
ahead,
not
OG.
even in. I mean, come on, man. Dak, look, first round. I mean, look, Amari Cooper's a 1st-round pick. Lamb is a 1st-round pick. George Pickens was what?
He a first round talent pick, but his off the field issues made him a
Yeah,
2nd-round pick.
2nd-round pick. Top round picks. He hasn't. He has not done any elevating of any player. I mean, Tony Romo did it with
Exactly.
Miles. Tony Romo did it with Miles. Was it Miles Austin or
Miles Austin, Sam Hurd, Patrick
goes on and
Cradens.
on.
Terrence
Hello.
Williams.
Come on, Terrence Williams. Fucking Cole Beasley. Who the fuck knew a Cole Beasley? Nobody. Like, come on, man. That's why I'm like, I understand niggas got their little feelings towards Romo, but like I say, Romo competed. Romo
Oh, he
had
was a better passer than Dak.
a
Like, I ain't
better
saying that, but he
passer.
still
Yeah.
be doing some dumb
Yeah, he'll
shit.
still fuck up sometime. But shit, he got way more elite traits than Dak and shit, so I give him that shit. I take that. I don't give a damn.
Only
What
thing I
Dak
Hey,
be
go
can
looking
ahead,
tell
like?
OG.
tell
What
him,
you got on this, man? I'm gonna cut y'all off, man. I want to get everybody a little opinion
Oh,
on what
yeah.
they think
Nah,
about
speak, man.
OG be trying to get up. Go ahead, OG. You muted, man. You muted.
Team JP. There you go.
Hey, feeding JP. Hey, yeah, I had that name a long time ago, but I was hitting the mail. Hey, how y'all feel? How y'all
What
doing,
up,
family? Y'all
OG?
doing well?
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, people get mad at me, man. I was
OG,
streaming
you
the
see I
game.
got kicked off today.
Hey, I seen
Yeah, you
both of
did.
y'all on there. Fifth was upset, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, man. I saw the game. I saw CeeDee Lamb face, At the end of the game, I saw CeeDee Lamb's face, and he was morally disgusted. We just wasting talent, man. We wasting talent with Pickens and CeeDee Lamb and his team. We just too good of a team. I told him, look, they should have scored down there when they got the turnover on the goal line.
Yep.
They messed up big time. Okay. We gave up. They came back. We gave up 7. That's good. And then, okay, we tired. The defense, we know we still warming up. We got the ball back, and we did, and they 1, 2, 3. They punted it out of there. They went down there and scored. The defense was getting tired. They can't stay on the field the whole time. That's why I keep trying to tell everybody. The possession was the Cowboys had the ball close to 30 minutes. The Broncos had the ball 24 minutes in time of possession. And I was saying, look, man, they got to show up. I don't want to keep, and I was fighting with some homies. They got to show up, man. He getting paid
playoff numbers in
$1
franchise
million
history.
to go out here and win the ball game. And I'm gonna say it all off season. You can't sit back there and him throwing about 75, 80% of the time. You can have no play action game to run this to stretch the field. The linebacker's gonna sit back and they're gonna pick you off every single time. 10 fucking years with one man. And we have shitted the bed every single year with him, bro. And people have not woke up yet. They are scared to move on with somebody else. At this point in time, just bring in Milton in the second half against somebody. You got to see what you got in Milton at some point in time this season. That was a winnable game right there.
Hey, OG, they fucked up with not doing that with Lance last year when that went down for those 8 games. They should have just put Lance in there. So what was the point of doing that? Bringing Lance up, giving that 4th round pick, and then it seemed like I see where you're going with this. They're gonna probably make the same mistake and not see what Milton got and just let him go or whatever the fuck. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't get nothing work out of the pick you gave up for him.
We gotta start somewhere. I'm not saying that you draft the quarterback next year on this 26 draft, and then he would pan out. We don't know because this is a
bro. I take it Will Levis at this point. I don't give a damn. Just get back off.
Right. I feel you, but like it's like how long do we need to wait before we can see somebody else that can help? We need a guy that got good legs. I'm not saying Milton is the most accurate person in the world. I'm saying you have to see what you have some point in Milton. You can't continue to string us along and fool us forever with Dak Prescott. 10 years, you fooled me for 10 years. You gave all that money to one man, and then your defense. People don't. Our defense suck. Our defense, they're gonna suck if one man got the whole bag of money. Your defensive line sucks.
Damn right. He's taking a large percentage of that cap hit.
And your secondary is horrible. So you don't draft well. We know they don't draft well. They messed up on a couple of drafts. But you guys need to come here and play football. You can't sign them. One man got the money. Everybody get mad at me for saying how I feel. But I'm saying the production on the field shows you. Yeah, the production on the field shows you for 10 years. What y'all have done is you fooled us for 10 years and you got away with it. You continue to get away with it until we push for get the hell out of here. Get your ass out of here. You done scammed us for all this money and nothing has progressed. The team is down. Everybody left already. You the last dinosaur. Pack your shit up and go, and let's move on. We don't give a fuck about no MVP.
Hell yeah, OG. Get his ass up out of here.
We need a guy that want to come in here and give us wins and get us to the playoffs and get a Super Bowl. Fuck an MVP. That ain't done nothing for us for 10 years.
Thank you.
That's how I feel.
Right.
I'm pissed off today. I need to
Damn. You feel better, man? This detox program JB's got is going viral, man.
Nah, you're right, though. That's why I love Troy Aikman. He ain't worried about his numbers as long as he winning. That's all that matters.
No, man, but he right, though, bro. It's about the time. I've been saying it's about time, and people are scared to start over from Dak Prescott for some goddamn reason, man. We need what is the great fear of starting over, going with something else? Even if we start over with a quarterback and it don't work out, okay, let's try to go on to another quarterback.
But nothing changes before we won the first time.
Nothing changes
when we was 3-13 with Jimmy. And going through hard times before we started winning. You got to go through that sometime. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
I
Instead,
just
we're going to go
think
12-5 and out the first round of the playoffs.
the thing that bothers me the most is you had a coach that I honestly believe that when Dak's contract goes up, you had a coach that's good at evaluating quarterbacks. That's what you brought in McCarthy for. McCarthy, I really hope was like, okay, if he was allowed to be honest, he would say, nah, man, let's get rid of that. Let him continue to coach up Trey. Bring in Joe Milton. Just coach him up, man. Just see what you got with these other talents. Because let's be honest, in the NFL, one of the biggest problems they have right now when it comes to quarterback position, because you're seeing what Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith is, you have a lot of teams where they don't want to teach. They're just like, here's a system, learn the playbook, and we're done with it. They don't want to sit down and break the quarterbacks down, mechanics, like what McCarthy did with Aaron Rodgers. No one wants to do that. No one even talks about it. If you look at Aaron Rodgers' mechanics when he was in college, that was some trash crap that works in college. And he had to rebuild them up. And I'm just saying, you telling me, and I look at Joe Milton. Joe Milton's a great example of that. In college, I mean, let's face it, man, he's got strong arm, but no action, no touch, none of that. And no, you tell me nobody can fix that? I mean, I'm just having a hard time believing it. It wasn't an issue of decision making. It's just you got to have touch on the ball. And he goes to New England, and I saw some changes in mechanics. Some things have gotten better, right? This is why they had to get rid of him, because they didn't want to have that issue with Drake May. Now, here he is in Dallas, where it's a foregone conclusion that Dak is your starting quarterback. But this is the opportunity where this kid, while he's not starting, he should be being trained. Trey Lance, when he was here, his problem was he needed to play. And like all you guys said it, when Dak was hurt that year, that was the year to say, okay, Trey, play the whole season. It doesn't matter. The season was over. Most teams, when your starting quarterback is out, it's over. And he should have played, but we didn't do that. And now look at us. We're back to square one, still losing.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what happens when your coach can't make the decisions, though, and it's being told to him from the ownership.
I mean, you just wasted McCarthy being there as your coach. You wasted opportunity to see what you could have got out of Trey Lance. Because, I mean, I saw him with the Chargers, man. He looked really good. I mean, really good. But because, let's face it, when he was in college, let's be honest, he didn't play a lot. And then you look at Joe Milton. Yeah, he's been was he in college for 5 years, whatever everyone talks about. But the point is, he didn't get teaching. Oh, I'm not going to call it coaching. I'm going to call it teaching. And you had a guy that was a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so missed opportunities. Jimmy was a teacher. You saw that because when he drafted talent, he knew how to take that talent and get them the max to do what they need to do. He knew what they couldn't do and didn't put them in positions to do things they can't do. That's what you're looking for in a coach, and it's rare. It's hard. You look at Kyle Shanahan with the 49ers. What I've noticed with him is he knows what the quarterback needs to be in his system. I mean, that's what he's proven with Mac Jones. Brock Purdy. I mean, Trey Lance was just didn't play enough games. And he said it when he cut Trey Lance. He said, look, man, I failed him because, the thing I need him to be, I need him to play more, and they don't have time for that because the team was, quote, ready to win now. And then you look at the Bears. I mean, what they did with Justin Fields. I mean, that team was a total disaster. And you see, here's another talent that has not been properly developed. You look at Miami right now, the Dolphins, Tua. Well, they got everything they could get out of him. There's nothing more to get out of him.
Ass, bro.
Yeah, he is ass. I'm just saying, but they got everything they could get out.
Falcons ass today, bro. Yeah,
just one game. They'll be back next week.
Yeah, but they got everything out they could get out of Tua, so they need another quarterback. Yep. I'm just saying, these are the things that people need to understand and realize, and that's why I'm so disappointed with the Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Dr. Luz.
The Cowboys are the only team that keep trying to develop a quarterback after 5 years. Every other team would have moved on for Dak after 2019 when he lost to the Eagles. You don't keep a quarterback that long who haven't got to a championship game and give him a contract. No other team does that.
Yep.
They sound still develop Dak in his 10th year. He's still developing. Developing what?
Still developing, man.
You should know what you have after 5 years.
The thing, though. Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead.
You should know what you have after 5 years. That's why that contract, they give you the 5th-year option. You should know, honestly, you should know what you have in 3 years. I think
You
with,
do know
Dak
what we have.
Prescott,
They just doing ignorant shit.
I mean, they knew what they had with Dak after year 3. And it was into their advantage because when Zeke was out, that told them everything. Because look what happened. Dez was gone. They thought Dak could be a force multiplier. He was not. And what they had to do, they had to trade for Amari. That to me was a sign that okay, we should not re-sign this guy. That was it right there. You could have got. I mean, there was a couple quarterbacks available at that time, but they didn't do it. And like Delusional said, you're at year 10 and he's still developing. Developing what? Arthritis? I mean, what are we talking about?
Damn, his head coach said that shit. His own head coach.
Don't know. I don't
Going
know what
into
you're
his
talking
10th
about.
season. And this what I'm talking about, this overhyped shit. When we got rookies, second and third year starters doing what Dak is doing, but they're saying he's playing like an MVP in his 10th season. Well, we got these new booties doing what they're doing, the same thing he's doing. He just got outplayed by a second-year starter, Bo Nix.
What round did Bo Nix go in?
First.
I think it was the second. I think
Bo
it was the
Nix,
second
he
round.
was like,
Deja vu,
no, he
baby.
was first
Fourth
rounder.
He
round.
went first round, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was like,
Yeah, he went first round. You see what
he was like
where
top
we
half of the
going?
first round.
Yeah, he went top half. But we got to draft a quarterback, man.
That's what I'm saying. We
Exactly.
need to
I
draft
don't
a
even want to.
quarterback.
I'm not even sure I want to
A
draft
top
a
five
quarterback
quarterback that can make an impact coming in,
Or
bro.
if not that, at
This
least
guy's
do
not
something
gonna
like
get it
with
done. He's a fourth rounder for a reason.
Reason. That's what I be trying to tell people. He's a
People
fourth
trying to
round
make an
QB.
excuse because he had a DUI. Talking about he would have
No.
been drafted earlier if he didn't have a D. Bullshit.
JB, I swear,
He was
go watch
drafted in the
Dak.
fourth round for a fucking reason, bro.
Go watch Dak Prescott versus Alabama. You will see the same quarterback you seen in college today, that you seeing today on my mama. Horrible reads, throwing picks. Go watch him versus Alabama. Nigga, he looked just like a fourth round QB, man. He couldn't compete, man. Man, I'm done with that. It was until we get a new QB. I'm done with the Cowboys. Like my love for the Cowboys is just so dull with them because it's like every time they say Hut, Dak Prescott still on the damn hill. Like what the hell going on?
And that's the thing that hurts me. What you're saying is how I feel. Like I don't even like today's game. I didn't look at it. I really didn't. I was just like, I already know we lost this game.
Yep.
It never used to be like that where I could look at a game on the schedule and tell whether we're going to win or lose. Never used to be like that. I know exactly the playoff game when we talked about it, the Packers. Man, I saw after the first quarter, I knew we lost. How
I
is
knew
that?
he
I know
lost
in the
that
first
before they
quarter
even
you're going to win
started
a
the
game.
snap.
I mean, it's ridiculous. The whole mythos of what made the Cowboys was when Roger Staubach was the quarterback, there was always a chance you could win. And that had been the mythos of the Cowboys for years, even under Tony Romo. And Dak Prescott in his 10 years has destroyed that. That concept of I can watch a Cowboy game and not know what the outcome's going to be. I will know what the outcome's going to be by the time the second half unravels. That's how predictable Dak Prescott is, and that to me is very boring. I'd rather watch the Browns versus the Jets or something. I mean, it's just pathetic.
Why don't you do the Dak dance? I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Jesus.
Dude, no, have you seen some of the YouTubers? Dude, they're so obsessed with Dak. I mean, there's some that have made a song called Return of the Dak and the Dak dance, and it's a little weird. I'm not
Man,
gonna
Whoa.
lie,
I
it's kind of
sent
weird.
JB the Dak song, man.
I literally blocked Mark Holmes from my algorithm just because I'm tired of
Mark
just
Holmes.
just from listening to him. For a few years, and then after the Green Bay thing with the 2 pick sixes, basically, I was just like, this dude's on another planet. Like you don't see reality. I'm done.
He's just trying to make money. He's trying to ride on Dak's
That's
coattails.
fine if that's what it is. That's cool, making money. But I can't be a part of it.
No, I'm with you.
Hey,
I keep telling you, man, Delusional, you got to buy DakSlurpees.com, man. You got to get that. You got to get that website up, man.
I just want to say this real quick. You can't say how you feel. Whenever you have an opinion towards him, the whole world gets mad at you. Well, the Cowboys base gets mad at you because outside the Cowboys, other franchise, they know what we have. You can't say how you feel. People get mad at you. Look, I have an opinion. Look, don't take it personal, please. Don't get mad at me. Don't start talking derogatory towards using these little words towards me because look, I'm not out there playing football. I'm just seeing what's going on, bro.
Right.
And it's a point of time in my life when I say, look, I'm in my 50s, dog, and I'm saying, look, I love this team, but back in the 90s we were good, but now I gotta wait a long time to see us get on point again, to start making the playoffs, start doing good things that we want to get to where we need to be. It's getting retarded and ridiculous. Everybody, you don't have an opinion no more. It's like this man done used you for 10 years, and you guys are scared to say, look, man, it's a point of time, man. We need to move on.
Facts.
I mean,
Other fan bases would do it.
How much abuse do you need to take? I mean, how much do you need to see? Do you need to see a Super Bowl? Do you need to see another 5 more years? I mean, what? I mean, it's the same repetitive thing over and over.
Facts.
It's called it's like domestic violence, man.
Right. If you make a video and people start watching your video, and then as soon as you say something bad about that, they'll leave your stream. To not understand, damn, look.
Loud.
Man, I look at teams I look at Tampa. I'm jealous, man. They got Baker. He balling like it ain't gotta be like the top pick. Just something. Just try something. That's all.
Free agent.
Baker is a great
just give me
example.
Something
Baker's
different.
a great example. What I'm talking about, man. You gotta coach him. You gotta acknowledge the talent, what it is, and then go from there. And
man, fuck that. Give me Joe Flacco at this point. Shit, I'll take him.
Flacco hurt now.
I want
hurt now. The A's getting him now.
Okay,
Caitlin,
it's not just we know that Matty Eberflus sucks. Okay.
Yeah, we know he sucks.
Everybody knows he sucks. But at the end of the day, we know this. We expect the quarterback to elevate his team because he's the MVP, right? Well, if he's the most valuable player, then he needs to elevate the team and make them play better and do better when their back's against the wall. I've seen it multiple times. And what'd he do? He do nothing.
I got one question for y'all. How many points did Jackson Dart put up last week without his number one receiver versus that?
32.
3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns, right, without his number one receiver. He got a Dookie O-line.
So
he doesn't have any receivers, dude.
He don't have no receivers, and he still put up 30 points versus that team. And that's a rookie.
Right.
Yeah, but Scatterbo out for the season now, so we're gonna see what happens.
How can you say quarterback's not the issue?
Exactly. Like, how can you?
Motherfucking point, bro. Good.
Come on, you can't. Y'all gotta stop making excuses for this dude, man. Jalen Hurts.
We're not blaming him for the loss and because the defense is sorry. But what we're saying is, if a rookie could put up 3 touchdowns with. He don't even get his weapons ain't even on the same stratosphere as Dak Prescott's weapons. Why can't he put up 3 or 4 more touchdowns?
Right. Because Dak is not. Because Dak's not that. Because I told you,
he's just not that good. That's all it is. He's just an average quarterback, a bus driver. He need all the great talent in the world for him to look good. He got to have 2 number ones. He got to have 3 first-round picks on the offensive line. He got to have a good-ass running game. He can't elevate shit. Take away George Pickens. Take away CeeDee Lamb. That nigga that boy numbers will be horrible.
This is this is the thing, the statement I've always hated in any fan that watches football and make that stupid comment. Does he play defense? Does he play offense? What does that got to do with anything?
And he kind of supposed to play defense because his ass keep going.
He does play defense. You know what
he go 3 and out. He go 3 and out so goddamn much. The defense tired and shit. Come on, man. That defense be tired. You can't. Come on, man. We know the defense trash. But shit,
it's a trash defense that gets tired. That's the problem.
The tired defense, they just came off the field. Oh well, here come the MVP offense. Let's motherfucking drive down the field with the MVP at the quarterback. No, he go 3 and out. We back on the field. We ain't even caught our breath yet. Come on, man.
But the
I'm
other
tired of
issue
this
is we
shit.
living with that old Indianapolis Colts game plan. We supposed to outscore the other offense, and then the defense play
Yeah.
prevent the rest of the game. Like that strategy, 20 years old.
Yeah, nah, I'm tired of the defense. Nah, your offense supposed to
Running,
control that clock. They should have been running that ball, trying
nah,
to
they
get.
want Dak to put up
They
40 points
want
a
Dak to
game.
have them. Yeah, they should have been running that ball. That's how you protect. A good offense can hide a bad defense somewhat.
That's right.
Yeah, but
No,
our
no, I know,
organization
DJ.
be living
We
in the
got the number
past,
one
man.
Now
offense.
I'm gonna keep it real.
We
A
got
good
the number one
offense can.
offense.
Hold on. Here's the answer. Here's the
We got
answer
the
right here.
number one offense, DJ.
Exactly. So they.
Coming from the coach at the
Hold
Dakota.
on,
He says
guys.
Dak is getting $60 million a year and can't even throw one team.
Guys, let me ask you a question. What team in the NFL can win when your defense is on the field 56% of the time? I'll wait. I didn't know it was that bad.
Maybe the Chiefs.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
That's just only because they got Mahomes. That's the only thing.
Man, like I say, Dak Prescott knows. Dak Prescott mindset going into every game this year should be, man, this defense suspect, they ass. So I know I gotta score every time. I gotta score. I'm the MVP. I got two number ones. I gotta keep.
I got to put pressure on that other offense. I got to put pressure on them. I got to score touch. I got to ball my ass out.
Do you know what the national average is, JB, of the defense being on the field? It is 46%.
Right.
Of the time the defense.
And our defense was on 56
today. Yep. But our average this year is 59%.
And I want to say
scoring quick. That's the other part too.
And I want to say one small little thing to make the matters worse. We got the best kicker in NFL. Only thing we had to do was get the ball to the 40-yard line.
And he can give you 3 points.
40% of the time.
And he was kicking at elevation. That helps your distance.
I just don't understand this organization. And Dak at the back end of his career, y'all should be trying to run the ball and trying to save this dude. Y'all trying to
DJ. They have an ego problem. Jerry Jones. Not only will he double down, he'll triple and quadruple and even more down. He will not. I mean, look how it took him until 2023 in the offseason to finally admit that he effed up with Jimmy Johnson. It took him almost 30 years. And like Derek said, it wasn't like from an honest point of view. It was like, well, the Cowboys haven't been to an NFC championship game since 1995. And now that you're seeing other teams do it, you're going to finally admit that, hey, I was wrong.
So, Jimmy Johnson was like I said, I'm 30, so I'm 94, so but like I said, I heard Jimmy Johnson on that college show. He said, nigga, live TV. No, I would not pay Dak Prescott no damn 60 million.
Yeah, well, Jerry Jones only paid Dak
Prescott. Yeah, he said I would.
Prescott, yeah. And the fan base is to blame for this because a lot of his fan base is a big part of our fan base, unfortunately, as Cowboys fans. And they got him paid. They were pay the man.
He racist. He racist. Tony Romo ain't never have no contract problems. Trust me. I remember everything. Trust me. They forced Jerry to pay that dude. Man, he didn't want to pay that dude. He didn't want to.
Oh, then they say, well, Trey Lance threw 5 interceptions. We don't need him, so let's give him an extension. I was like, that's in game, and he ain't even playing with his number ones.
Exactly. And then they was.
You can't judge him.
Yeah, you can't judge him.
You got to put him out there with some good talent, Trey Lance, and see what he got. But
look at Cooper Rush.
Hell no. You see he got Cooper Rush up out there. He like, hell no, we almost make playoffs with our backup. Hell no, we got to get him up out of here. He down there look better than that. So, yeah, look, he ain't finna have no competition behind Dak, man. That shit, that's sad, man. They won't put no pressure on that dude. It's
like Facts Only Sports of Big Country says on his channel, Dak is the cash cow. But, I mean, whose fault is that? I mean, it's the Dak fans, especially the content creators on YouTube. I mean, they've been hyping this guy up for the last 10 years. They built their channel
Yep.
off of him and
Yeah,
all this
I think it's more
sort of
to it
stuff.
than
And
that. Because I mean,
they
you
yeah.
can't
still
they
have a
can't.
stadium that was like damn near 50-50 with other fans. Like the one
Oh,
game I went to, it was half
here's
Packer
another one
fans in
for
there.
you. Here's
Yeah,
another one
man.
for you.
That's the
Here's
shit that
another
make
one
me
for you.
sick. Like,
Teams that are winning, time of possession, 33 minutes. Okay. Teams that are losing, 29 minutes. Okay. That's what you're looking at.
Hmm.
I'm just saying that when she made that comment, so I'm pissed off with that, Craig, because that just drives me nuts.
What's
That
comment
defense,
for?
like you guys said, the defense, we know the defense was garbage going in. We all know Eberflus is a shitty defensive coordinator. We already said that before the start of the season. But what Dak is actually one of the best. Shout out, whatever. You know your number. Do you not understand something? Numbers do not tell you everything when you watch a game. Okay,
Caitlin in here defending her man. She in here defending
Dak
Dak
is
Prescott.
actually one of the best shootout QBs in what?
Is he?
hold on, let me put my
Well,
glasses
I'd
on.
like to
Let me
see a
get this.
statistic to
yeah. Please show me
back up
numbers
Right.
that
for that
claim.
back that up.
Yeah, post them
Because
numbers, Caitlin.
She must be when he stat pad when we getting our ass blown out, and she thinking he in the
Right.
shootout. Oh, okay,
NFL
okay,
history.
okay.
or you remember I made a comment on this one on it's Big Country's video, and I had like so many trolls trolling me saying that I was an idiot, that I didn't know what I was talking about when I was saying, well, Dak Prescott had so many weapons in 2023 when he was the
That's a
MVP.
touchdown.
And they were trying to
Yeah,
say
Pittsburgh.
that Dak Prescott didn't have a top run game. Did you know that
Pittsburgh
Dak
giving it to
Prescott,
DJ.
21 and 22, had the ninth best rushing offense in the NFL? Even in 2023, when Mike McCarthy was pass happy, they still ranked 14th. And he was like, "Oh no, you're wrong, bro." It's like, dude, it made
It's,
me so mad. Like
bro,
So
it's,
this person ever heard of Jim Kelly, Warren Moon? Like,
yeah, niggas
Okay,
said,
yeah,
man,
all
it's
right.
like
Caitlin, hold
you
on.
going
I'm gonna
NFL
give Caitlin her
history?
flowers. I'm gonna give Caitlin her flowers. Because here's the deal. Dak Prescott's prime
She
record,
ain't
which is
posting no facts though. She ain't posting
no,
no
I'm
numbers.
helping her out. I'm helping her
she
out.
got
I'm being fair. I'm being fair.
Kurt Warner?
look
Prescott
at that.
Prescott
Never
has
mind.
orchestrated 14 fourth quarter comebacks in his first 3 seasons under Coach Jason Garrett. Okay.
it's pretty
Nice.
good.
And then talk about his primetime record is 27-11 in terms of coming back. So he has which is 7.710. So he has a higher winning percentage in terms of comebacks than Steve Young, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, okay. So, and fourth quarter comebacks, he's got 67% completion. He's 8th in passing yards with regards to that.
Quick
His
question.
most
Don't come back when you was
but hold
fucking
on,
up for the first
hold on.
3
Here's my
quarters.
favorite part. This is my favorite part. Now, guys. We're getting to the best part, though. His most historic comeback was for that 27-point deficit against the Cleveland Browns.
Get the fuck out of here. That game was over.
No.
This nigga was still in the game. It was 41-14. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I remember that game. I was
So wait a
at
minute.
that
So
game.
coming back against garbage teams to pat your stats is that what we're talking about? We're not talking about with Elway with the drive or any of those.
Thank
No,
you.
or
We didn't even win that
Roger
game.
Staubach playing
Hell
against the
no, we didn't win
Redskins
it.
up and coming.
I went to that game. I said, this fool Dak still out here. It's 41-14. He's still out here talking about, here we fucking go. Nigga, where we going, nigga?
Wasn't it like
But
49 to
so
38 or
if we
something?
go by the numbers, Prescott's up there. But my thing is now, if we go look at the teams he played against, you should never have been behind in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. And they got putting some of the key pieces of why they came back. It might was a
Could add
running play or some
context.
shit. Man, I ain't
But see,
listening
when
to
I
that
think of
shit.
shoot, I think of the games like that Rams Chiefs game a few years ago for like Stafford, Mahomes, like that. That
Yeah,
type game
shit.
good when I think of
Hold
shootout.
on. Hold on. We're gonna change.
Exactly.
We're gonna change the numbers now a little bit against winning teams. Okay. Winning teams. Okay. Tom Brady has 58. Peyton Manning 54. Drew Brees 56. Ben Roethlisberger's 53. Dan Marino 47.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan 46.
Mm-hmm.
Brett Favre 43. John Elway 40. Russell Wilson, 39. I'm sorry, did I just mention 10 quarterbacks and I don't see Dak Prescott? I'm sorry.
And it seemed like majority of them
Hall of
dudes you
Famers.
name have a little bit of success in the playoffs, unless I'm tripping.
Tom Brady won a Super Bowl. Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl. Drew
All
Brees
of them
won a
except
Super
Marino
Bowl.
got a Super Bowl,
Ben
don't they?
Roethlisberger. Okay, Dan Marino didn't win one. Okay, that's fine.
But everybody else got
Matt
one.
Ryan. Did Matt Ryan win a
Well,
Super Bowl?
no, he should have.
But he went there.
He went
Shit.
there.
Yeah, they all went to it.
Hold on, Matthew Stafford. He
Matt
won a
Ryan
Super Bowl.
MVP though.
Yeah,
Brett
yeah,
Favre.
shit.
He got a real MVP.
Yeah, I'll take Matt Ryan,
Hall of
Boston
Famers probably
College.
except for Russell Wilson.
John Elway, Russell. So hold on. So wait a minute. So we're trying to compare these guys who made these great comebacks.
Yeah.
I don't understand. So
Yeah, Russell Wilson. I'll take Russell Wilson in his prime over
In his
that.
prime, oh hell yeah, all day.
These guys over
All
that.
day. Oh, fucking. And like shit like this is what pissed me off when they bring up Jalen Hurts and shit. See, Jalen Hurts a fucking winner and he a competitor. Nigga, he didn't beat all these top teams this year. He didn't beat all these top teams. He didn't beat every top team.
With a quarterback that don't care about his numbers, he just wants to win.
Let's see how far down Dak is when it comes to winning against winning teams now. Okay, so we went up to number 10, Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Guess who's number 11? John Unitas. Right, number 12 is Eli Manning, then Phillip Rivers, then Carson Palmer, Warren Moon, Derek Carr.
Wow.
What did I'll take Derek Carr over that shit.
Aaron Rodgers, Drew Bledsoe, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Terry Bradshaw, Warren Moon, Kurt Warner. We're at number 25.
Just stop. Everybody you name it just got great talent compared to Dak. Just let it go, man. Kurt Warner's and shit. They blowing Dak out the damn water. Come on, man.
You know what, too, DJ? They trying to get Dak. They trying to get Dak to be the greatest show on turf, like goddamn Kurt Warner. And what was the two receivers he had?
Bruce, Isaac Bruce.
Yeah.
Corey Holt.
Jerry wants.
Yeah, that's what
we all want.
He's missing the main ingredient, though. He's trying to get that.
Shotty want that same shit, too. Because
we ain't got that, man.
Where's our version of Marshall Falk at?
Prioritize that run. You know what I'm saying? He not using Blue in the right way. He can use Blue in the passing game like the Rams did Marshall Falk. You feel what I'm saying? That's the two right there. And then you use Williams for the, even running up through the middle and the outside. Use Williams for that. On the outside like a Marshall Falk, catching the ball out the backfield and then flat. You feel what I'm saying? He got the two YNs on the outside and the inside.
Bingo.
He got four North step. So why he can't? He got a tight end too.
He got
man.
That's what he's looking at Dak Prescott to do, but Dak Prescott is not that quarterback.
He's just not that dude. He just don't got it.
He give him all those weapons, just like Kurt Warner had. But Kurt Warner is a better quarterback. He can get that ball out. He know how to read defense. He did that. You can't tell me Dak ain't got some of the same receivers Kurt Warner had and weapons.
Hey, let me give you something else.
Hell yeah.
Let me give you something else that's beautiful. This is beautiful.
I'll say everything but the running back.
Top quarterbacks by winning percent versus losing teams. Patrick Mahomes at 90%. Tom Brady, 90%. Peyton Manning, 90%. Joe Montana, 90%. Ben Roethlisberger, 90%. Aaron Rodgers, 88%. Drew Brees, 80%. Russell Wilson, 85%. Troy Aikman, 85%.
Where the hell is Dak at?
I don't know. I didn't find him yet.
God damn.
So he can't even do that right.
Yeah, Dak is is a glorified backup, man. I hate to tell people that shit, but
that's what I said years ago.
That should be the Saints' next quarterback. That's what it
He's
is.
Matt Schaub. He's Matt Schaub 2.0. Remember when Matt Schaub had all that talent?
Oh God, I remember him.
He's Matt Schaub.
Yep.
He's Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub, Derek Carr, Geno, Derek.
Derek Carr got better numbers, man. Respect to Derek Carr, man.
Shit, I'm just giving the same, man. I don't know who the hell that you can compare Dak to. Who you compare him to? Shit, I don't know.
I would compare him to Matt Schaub. If you look at Matt Schaub,
Matt Schaub.
He had a couple good years with the Texans, just like Dak.
Do you know what his
but he had a couple good years against
Yeah,
with
Matt
some
Schaub did
talent.
have a Pro Bowl year, a couple Pro Bowl years, I think.
And then
Yeah.
what happened? Once his talent started declining and he got older, in fact, he was about the same age as Dak was. He lost his job
Yep.
in Houston and he became a backup. And that's kind of where Dak is
What about
on
Jay
pace to
Cutler?
go right
Get it
now.
right now.
But
And
Yeah,
the thing
Jay
about me,
Yeah.
Cutler.
the thing
Good
about
I
me,
don't know,
example.
Jay. I ain't gonna lie, Jay Cutler had a rocket though. He had some type of elite talent. You can say he got a rocket arm.
Yeah, but it
He had
will
a
say
rocket.
who.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
He had
But
a rocket though. He could throw that bitch
he
90
still shrunk from the
yards.
playoff game.
Yeah, but no,
But he
he's
had a top
ass.
wide receiver group too.
That's what I'm saying. He had the talent, but there's something wrong with his head.
and Matt Schaub was a middle round pick, just like Dak. He was a third round pick.
D-
Dak was a fourth round
Yep.
pick. So
and the
Dak's
thing what
winning.
makes
kind of the
these
same.
losses so bad, at least what we're saying is just show up. Offense, just show up. That's all we're
Yeah,
saying.
just show up.
Just give
So
us some hope
Dak's
that we
winning.
can win the game. Carolina,
Coach
it didn't
G.
happen. Tonight, it didn't
Dak's
happen.
winning percentage against winning teams is 46% against winning teams.
Yeah, we
That's
already
terrible.
know what Dak is versus. We seen it today.
I'm just making sure
Yep.
that Caitlin's hearing
He
this.
confirmed that shit today, DJ.
Yeah, he did it today. This is what he do. I mean, I knew he was gonna play like this today. Soon the Bonito coming after his ass. Oh yeah, he's finna panic like
And
a
then this is my
motherfucker.
favorite part. You know what
I
his
kind of had a
percentage against?
little bit of hope once we had the interception in the first quarter. We took it down to the goal line. I was like, well, maybe.
That's what I was
Shit,
But then,
His winning percentage against losing teams. Want to take a guess?
100%.
74%.
76.
Ooh, boy, that boy right there.
I'm telling you, he's a regular season bully. I said it time and time
And
and
Patrick
time
Mahomes,
again.
all of them are at 90%. He's at
He beat up on bum
76.
teams.
He wouldn't
Yep.
even be in the
I was
league if
on
he
by
played. Devil Dog,
2%.
you're 100% right. You read Devil Dog comment. He wouldn't even be in the league if he played in the AFC.
I
He
mean,
wouldn't
he-
even
he-
compete.
Oh, hell
God.
no.
Hell
Listen,
no.
he'll be a journeyman if he wasn't on the Cowboys in the NFC. He'll be a
Facts.
journeyman right now.
Patrick Mahomes, all those quarterbacks we talked about earlier against losing teams are in the 90s and the 80s. Dak Prescott is say that one more time. I just want to make sure we all heard that. 76. Wow. Against losing teams.
That's it. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. That shit made my day. Wait, when Dak threw the second pick, but what put the cherry on top is when
Caitlin, I
Milton
already
threw
did
that
that.
fucking bomb. When
Caitlin,
Joe
I
Milton
already
threw
did
that bomb.
And he threw it
Caitlin,
to
I already did that. You got nothing. You got
Hey,
nothing.
Look at Drake May. Look at Drake May. That's a real look. First round QB. He eating
I
right
got
now,
Drake May
boy.
on my fantasy team.
Oh my God. He ain't got no, he don't need 3 first rounders on the offensive
Right.
line, 2 number ones.
Exactly.
He don't need no running game. He's still putting up numbers doing
Man.
shit. Man, I ain't listening about no Dak Prescott. MVP out the
Right.
fucking window. Thank
I
God
I
know.
didn't
it
realize
did
the
it.
Patriots
Knowing
was in
Jerry
first place
Jones, Jerry
this year.
Jones wanted to
Football.
pick Manziel.
Yep.
So
Joe
he
Milton
sucks
scored
at
a few minutes.
Jerry Jones and the Cowboys suck at picking quarterbacks. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
if you look
They
at the quarterbacks that we
yeah.
have interest in, I mean, even though I'm not a big fan of Dak Prescott, we're gonna
Yeah.
choose Paxton Lynch. Come on, dude.
But
Paxton
still,
Lynch has
look. But look here. This is what I say when people say that about Paxton Lynch. How you know Paxton Lynch wouldn't look good if he had prime Zeke and Tyron Smith and Zach Martin and Travis Frederick already when he came in the league?
Yeah,
You got to
Brian.
I
put
guess
that
there's a
to
point.
that
Yeah, that's
aspect
true.
too. Because what if he would have came in the league, Connor Cook? He got
Bro-
Zeke or something, looking like Dak and fooled you, thinking he better than what he is, but really it's the talent around him. So we never know if Paxton Lynch would have still been a damn Cowboys QB if it wasn't
Yeah,
up for
I've
Jerry
always
Jones' ass.
said that came into a prime position at the right time in his life and his career, bro, because
Exactly.
the NFC East was garbage when he came there, and he came in with a lot of help.
Jason Witten still there?
Imagine if Dak would have got drafted like by the Jets or the Browns. Come on, man. Get the
He'd be
fuck
the
out of
NFL.
here.
He was like cut before the
Caitlin,
season
I
started.
already did that. I compared his quarterback numbers with everybody winning percentage. We went over. We had it quarterbacks winning percentage against winning teams. We did quarterbacks against losing teams, and he is not even in the top 25.
Yeah, he's a loser, Caitlin.
He's a
You
loser,
gotta
Caitlin. It's over.
you
There's
support a
nothing there.
loser, man. That's a loser,
it.
man.
Oh, she got to wake up. ASAP before.
Yeah, you gotta wake up, baby. You gotta open your eyes and realize it's going on a deck. This is how I know it's some delusional fans. When you see a QB like Jaden Daniels take a team to an NFC championship in his rookie year, and you still can come up with excuses for a QB in 10 years, it's something wrong with you, man.
Right.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know about the delusional Dak fan.
I feel better though now. I just I don't know why it's sick, and I apologize, but
You know
I ain't gonna lie. I was happy that game happened today with that because I was just my brain couldn't take the MVP shit all over my fucking timeline.
Right.
Man,
Like,
you
what
too.
bro,
guys
that
can-
shit was driving me crazy, bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
I want to
No
put
credit
on
to
the
the,
bell, but I
like,
just
yeah,
that hype, man.
yeah, that's it. I don't want, like I said, I don't want Dak to fail. I want the dude to prove me wrong, but it's going on 10 years.
10 years, man.
Yeah, it's like he ain't did it. It's 10 years now.
Well,
It's not a QB. Yeah,
guys,
talk to me.
can I say something though? Can we agree that the Dak Prescott fan base is one very toxic? I think they're the most toxic fan base
Oh, yes.
in all of
What are you
sports.
talking about, Caitlin?
Yes,
They're the most toxic fan base in all sports, and they're definitely the most delusional fan base. They make us Cowboy
Wins our
fans
team.
that are not
Okay.
delusional, that like to be realistic about our team, look bad. Like when people think of delusional Cowboys fans, they think of the Dak Prescott fan base
yep.
and a
As a
lot of
hype.
nonsense.
I
Mhm.
gotta say something right quick. So she's talking about this wins our team stat. Nobody with a sane mind thinks that Dan Marino is a horrible quarterback.
No. Well,
They
nobody. We know
understand.
Yeah, he was an elite quarterback. Don't
Thank you. They
compare. Don't
understand.
compare them.
He was on the
No, he
team.
got to the
He had
Super
his one
Bowl.
chance at the Super Bowl.
Dude, you put Dan Marino on the team in the 90s. You put Dan Marino on the Broncos,
Put him on the 49ers,
49ers, and
the Giants, whatever.
you wouldn't be talking about Steve Young, Joe Montana, anybody.
But
Right.
didn't he go to a Super Bowl though?
Yeah, he
did
won his
his
rookie year.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
did.
I'm saying. So what
1984.
what the fuck are we talking about, man?
No, she's talking about wins our team stat. It's not like we're looking at Dak and saying that Dak just sucked because he sucked, but he does.
Yeah, but he
I'm
sucks. Yeah,
sorry.
he fucking
It's
sucks.
not
Like
just a
Dak is
hate.
he's a
Dude,
fourth round QB, man.
He's getting into the
dude, I'm
playoffs and he's
tired. I'm
fucking up
tired of his
multiple
fan.
times. Like I
I'm
gave him
tired of
like the
his
first
fan
two
base.
49ers losses. I'm like, okay, bad luck. All right, shit happened in the playoffs. Sometimes the ball don't bounce your way. But
Yeah,
after this Green Bay shit,
The question
done.
is has Dak maximized his talent? Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
he has hit his ceiling. Yes,
Has
This is who he is.
superseded every expectation of his career? Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He's
Yeah,
done
he
that.
has.
I give him all that. Okay. He got
I'll
his
give him that.
flowers. Okay.
He passed it. Yeah.
You cannot say that he did not maximize his given abilities. Okay, no one's questioning that. No one's questioning how hard he works. No one's questioning the work he does off the field. That's not in question. He's just not good enough. Just like I wasn't good enough to get in the NFL or play college football. It's the same thing.
See, a lot of
fans.
fans, a lot of Dak fans are in love with the person and not the football player.
Right.
He's just the average. He's just the average quarterback, man.
Yeah.
It's
And I'm
okay
just
to
thinking
admit
now,
it.
Caitlin might be too young, so I'm gonna go with Josh Allen. Nobody
Yeah.
in their right mind thinks Josh Allen is a bad quarterback.
Exactly.
He just ran
And
to Mahomes.
nobody's in their right mind knows that.
And his numbers are not that great.
And people will bring up, oh well, Josh Allen ain't won a Super Bowl. Well,
It ain't his
he
fault.
going against Patrick Mahomes and shit every year in the playoffs. He not losing to Jimmy Garoppolo and
He's
shit.
pushing it to the last 10 seconds of every game, though.
Exactly. You can't blame him for
It
a
ain't him.
13-second loss. It's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? It'd be little shit like that.
Yeah.
That wasn't his fault. 13 fucking seconds. He won that
He
game.
ain't getting to
But
the,
He's not losing to the youngest team in the NFL.
right.
yeah,
But
yeah. And then he go to an AFC championship without a number one receiver.
The least experienced quarterback.
Come on, man.
that,
They be
He can't
it's
even
just
be.
like,
He can't even be. Mr. Irrelevant.
Brock Purdy.
Purdy, and I don't think Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy is super overrated. I think the 49ers are stupid to pay him
I think they
that
bet wrong
contract.
too.
Yeah, but that couldn't beat him.
He can't, but shit, Brock Purdy didn't been to an NFC championship. Shit, at least he can show you can take you there. I'll pay him. Fuck it.
Wait, didn't he go to a Super Bowl too?
Yeah,
No,
then no,
he got
wait.
Super
hurt.
Bowl, didn't it?
He almost
He-
won.
Yeah,
Well, he did go to a Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
they lost
All
to
right.
Kansas City.
Rest
Yeah.
Yeah,
my
man,
case.
hell yeah,
Oh,
give
wow.
that boy
Yep.
Brock Purdy his money, man. Hell yeah. Shit, you show me a little something. I'm gonna give you some money.
Dak hasn't done that, and he a 10-year vet, and that was
Exactly. And Brock Purdy can use his legs too. Shit, he runs and shit. That white boy. So yeah,
Watch.
he might be a little overrated, but shit, he can show. He can
The
make
guy
some
the bush.
plays in the playoffs. And I
But
done
yeah,
seen him make
yeah.
some. Yeah, and I
But-
seen him make some plays in the playoffs for sure.
But guys,
He made-
it's
yeah,
it's
but
okay.
his main job is just
Dak
drive
hasn't
that
had
bush.
enough help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Dak ain't had enough help. He ain't never
hasn't had
played
enough
with.
help, right?
Yeah,
He's-
he just
he's
ain't
had-
had it.
He never had an
He has
all-pro
2
running
top
back.
5 wide receivers,
Down the
top 5
pipe.
running back, and a tight end, but it's
Kayla,
not
I
enough
already
help.
went over the numbers. That's
Three
He's
Hall of
named-
Fames on offensive line.
that ship is
Yeah,
sailing.
he did 3 different. How many OCs? They said Scott Linehan was trash.
He's
Am I-
had
what?
Scott Linehan,
How do I use
Kellen
Google?
Moore, Mike McCarthy,
How do I
and
use
now
Google?
Brian
Really?
Schottenheimer. 4.
This nigga done had 4 different OCs and he's still doing the same shit in 10 years, man. Get the hell out of here.
They had John Kitna to come
It's
in.
called you pull up some charts.
Did
Yep,
John
boy.
Kitna come here to help
You
him?
use multiple
John
AAs
Yep, John
and
Kitna
everything
came to
get
help
you
him.
better numbers. Whatever.
Yep.
Everybody trying to help his ass. It still ain't working. Fuck.
I wish I got some delusionalness like that.
I need me a girl like that. I can just do anything I want.
Oh my
No,
God.
these guys are, dude. These Dak Prescott fans are on another level, dude. If you like say anything about Dak, they will trash your.
Yeah,
I
They
even gave Dak his flowers about with what was it again? Where we were wrong about something, and that wasn't good enough. I mean, whatever.
It's never
Yeah,
good
like,
enough.
and
Dak had to deal with
yeah.
Jason Garrett for a
Rear
coach for a
end, it's
minute.
nothing.
Like it ain't been perfect.
Shit, I even gave Dak some credit this year too, even versus the Packers game. I'm like,
Caitlin, we just said that his numbers compared to Josh Allen is trash. We already
Girl,
said
if
that
you-
Dak has better numbers than Josh Allen, but we just talked about that. But when it comes down to what matters is the games in which you're winning.
girl, Josh Allen is
John
an
Elway's
elite
numbers are
talent.
trash.
Nah,
I guarantee
Ask him what
you-
Josh Allen did today
Okay, let me
against
say
Carolina. What
yeah,
Dak
ask her
didn't
what.
do
Yeah,
against Carolina.
Well,
yeah. What he
put up
do
40
against Carolina?
Guys, let me
He
ask
put
you a
up 40
question.
points.
Let me ask you a question. Would you take John Elway over Dak Prescott?
yes.
Oh hell
Would
yeah!
you take Josh Allen
Yes.
over Dak Prescott?
Yes.
Always, yes.
Would you take who's the quarterback with bad numbers? That was really good. Oh, Brock Roethlisberger.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Roethlisberger.
What the fuck? Roethlisberger, that big boy in the pocket, sling a nigga off him and throw it down the field. I'm taking
So
that.
what are you? So Caitlin, based upon that, what the hell are you talking about?
She don't understand. I think everybody you just named was all first round picks, right? Am I tripping? Ben Roethlisberger,
They're all
first round
they're all
pick.
first rounders. Yep.
Josh Allen, first round pick. And then and a lot of times for some reason, Dak fans, they always try to compare him to second and third year QBs. This dude is in the NFL for a fucking decade now. Like that shit is the most annoying shit ever. They'll compare him to CJ Stroud. This nigga already got 2 playoff victories. He only been in the league 3 years. Man, shut the hell up, man. I'm tired of that. Compare Dak. Man, talk to
I was
me,
also
man.
going to point some stuff out. So when Dak Prescott first came into the league, remember in 2014, the Cowboys came basically a catch, no catch away from making it to the NFC Championship game. So they were already a playoff team, winning playoff games. So they beat an 11-5 Detroit Lions team. And then you look at a quarterback like Bo Nix, right? Bo Nix came to a Denver Broncos team that hadn't made the playoffs in like almost a decade. Dak Prescott made it to the playoffs his rookie year, yeah, but he had a loaded team. This team was expected to go to the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, 2014.
That's what.
People
That's
were
what
talking
I.
about us like we were supposed to be the contenders, which we were. The
Yes,
Broncos. You think anybody expected the
Hey,
Broncos to
where's
make the
Phillip Rivers
playoffs?
on them numbers list that you got? Because that's kind of another kind of similar situation. I'm thinking.
Yeah, but Bo
let's
Nix threw for 30 touchdown passes last year, and his only receiver in Denver was Cortland Sutton.
Yeah, no excuses.
He
for
did
him.
as a rookie. He did as a
But
rookie. Dak Prescott didn't even throw 25 touchdowns until his 4th year. He didn't even throw for
Shit.
25 touchdowns until 2019. And that was when he had Randall Cobb, Michael Gallup, Jason Witten, Tony Pollard,
Exactly.
Zeke
Come on,
Elliott,
man.
and
Come on,
Amari
man.
Cooper.
Come on, man. He
It
been
took him
having
until
talent.
his 4th year to
Come
even
on,
throw for
man.
25 touchdowns.
He's an average quarterback, man. This is all we be trying to say. He got to
Caitlin,
have every.
Bo
Caitlin,
Nix did it as a
it's
rookie with
Caitlin.
way less help.
It's very simple. Quarterbacks against losing teams. If you're a good quarterback, you're going to win 90% of the time. Here's what proves that. Patrick Mahomes, 90%. Tom Brady, 90%. Peyton Manning, 90%. Joe Montana, 90%. Ben Roethlisberger, 90%. Aaron Rodgers, 88%. Drew Brees, 80%. Russell Wilson, 85%.
Exactly.
What is it you don't understand? That's what I'm just saying.
The
Those are the
good
numbers.
the good QB's gonna whoop their ass. Exactly. They supposed to whoop their ass. The bad team.
And then we talk about against winning teams, and it just gets worse. So I mean,
Exactly. That he can compete against a bad team, but when you go against a good team, you can't compete. It's the proof is in the pudding, baby. It's going on a decade,
numbers
K.
right there. I mean, I don't know what numbers you're talking about. I mean, are we talking about how many yards he's thrown for? I don't give a damn if he passed for 700 yards. We lost.
Hell no, because where Kaylin, I got a question. Where's the 4 touchdown 0 inch versus like he did versus the Jets? Where's that shit at today versus the Broncos? Where's that shit at? Find it. You won't find it, man, because he never does the shit.
805 Vaughn, that's because he's a Dak Prescott fan. He's been pushing Dak Prescott on his channel now for 10 years. And
Law Nation is one of the worst type of dudes to watch.
Here's the number. Here's the delusional numbers that make people think he's something. Okay, he had 14 comebacks, fourth quarter comebacks in his first 3 years in the league. That's considered impressive, right? But who are they against?
Exactly. That's the thing.
Against Washington.
Yeah, and then shit.
Dang, you got it. You're right. His best prime win is against the Browns when he was down 27%. Why were you losing to the Browns, man? That's all.
Exactly.
That's my point.
Exactly.
And then his first 8 years, his completion percentage is eighth in passing. He's completed 67% of his passes. Yeah, but who are you playing, dude?
But he's also dinking and dunking.
I was just gonna say he dinks and dunks a lot, so his completion percentage is overrated. He always throwing to the tight end and the running backs, like dinking and dunking. Like that shit is overrated. Like I'm not listening. I'm not.
Rookie was that Pittsburgh game with the screens of the Zeke.
Yeah, that's all, bro. He come on, he been doing that shit. Little screens, dump off.
Here's one. Prescott has the highest winning percentages on primetime games. And who do the Cowboys play on primetime games?
Giants all the time.
Oh, thank you.
The Giants.
The Giants. The whack-ass Giants.
He became the first player in NFL history to pass for over 400 yards and rush for 3 touchdowns in a single game. And what game was that, guys?
Giants.
Come on, man. Pull that shit up versus the Buffalo Bills when they came to Dallas on Monday night and Josh Allen came down there and whooped our ass.
Oh, Tyreek Hill whooped our ass. He can handle it.
Did we lose to Josh Allen on Christmas?
Yeah. I was finna say, didn't the Dak go out there on Christmas and got his ass whooped?
Agile 78 is saying, I'm just waiting to hear what part of these arguments.
Bro, we know the defense is fucking trash.
The defense sucks. We know the defense. Everybody and their mother. I've been saying that we should fire Matt Eberflus since game 4 against the
He should have been fired in training camp.
We've been saying this forever, but the thing is, most of the money, a third of your salary cap, is going to Dak Prescott. So if a third of your salary cap is going to Dak Prescott, that doesn't leave a whole lot of money to spend on your defense. It doesn't leave a whole lot of money to spend on the rest of your team.
Especially you got to get him an extra number 1 receiver.
Yeah. So
he needs 5 Randy Mosses. Maybe we can win then.
Yeah, but when you're spending that kind of money on one player, it's very hard to go out there and win. And the Cowboys are not the only team. Everybody acts like the Cowboys are the only team. No, like Derek was saying earlier, the Packers, they had to move on from Aaron Rodgers. The Philadelphia Eagles had to move on from Carson Wentz. The Colts had to move on from Carson Wentz. The Giants had to move on from Daniel Jones. The Broncos had to move on from Russell Wilson. All these other teams had to move on from the quarterback because the quarterback was not good enough to take him over the edge. Look at the Seahawks. They had to move on from Russell Wilson. He was a good quarterback, right? Always getting them to the playoffs and all that stuff. Why'd they move on from him? Because the amount of money they were paying him
He actually won
prevented
a
them
Super
from
Bowl.
spending other
Yeah,
places on the team. And
and
so
this
they
is
had to
what,
move on from him.
and
And
this is
look at him
exactly what
now.
I say. Why the
So
hell
that's what.
can no talk to you can talk? I don't talk.
No, sorry. You can't build a Super Bowl roster. You can't build a team that's a really good football team if you're spending 30% of your salary cap on one player. And that's the problem with Dak Prescott is he's not good enough to elevate his team. He chokes in the big games and
Facts.
he was demanding the bank. I mean, Jerry Jones and the company, they tried to offer him a fair deal in 2019. 33 million. That was
Mm-hmm.
fair for Dak, more than fair. He turned it down. He wanted to be paid like he was Patrick
That's what it
Mahomes.
is.
He wanted to be paid the highest. And he did the exact same thing in 2024. He just got lucky because he happened to have a good season where he played against a bunch of bad football teams in 2023, padded his stats to where he actually had more of an argument.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Dak has never, ever elevated his team. It's always been
Ka-
everybody else around him.
Kalen, all this, what he's saying matters because you have to, that's how the quarterback is truly graded. It's not how
And
many
it's not
yards they
just
throw.
Dak,
It's
it's
exactly, it's
all these
every quarter.
quarterbacks.
Every quarterback is graded that way. You
Yeah.
can, I mean, you take, who's a quarterback right now? Like, okay, let's look at Sam Donald. Okay. He was with the Jets. It's horrible.
First round pick too.
First round pick too. Horrible, right? Why? Why was he?
Because he didn't
horrible?
have enough talent.
Correct. He goes to the Carolina Panthers, right? Not enough talent, right? He goes to the Vikings, and that's a similar situation you can say that Dak has, where he had two number one receivers, number one tight end, good offensive line play, and all of a sudden Sam Donald is what?
Going in the
Like
playoff.
almost similar.
Blowing
Look
off.
at his stats.
Mhm.
Stats almost look the same as Dak in 2023. Look
Right.
it up.
And
I
I
think
forgot.
it was
I
almost
forgot one thing.
identical.
I'm sorry. I forgot one thing. He went to the 49ers. I forgot about that. There's a backup there. Goes to the Vikings, and now he's with the Seahawks. Look what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's
looking
got two
real
number
good,
ones.
man.
Looking really good.
Look
Okay,
real good.
He's the number one pick. Okay.
Yeah.
And it goes on and on. I'm saying we're talking
I
about
be
quarterbacks
feeling
now.
like I be feeling like QB like Sam Darnold, Daniel Jones, like how Daniel Jones is playing so good right now, and like how Sam Darnold.
You know why? Okay, so let's go back to this thing about quarterbacks. Yes, quarterbacks need stuff. Okay, Daniel Jones' biggest problem when he was in New York, you asked me, was the offensive line play was horrendous, horrible offensive line play, and they needed him to be what he can't be. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, Dak. You can say actually, you can say that the Colts have made it Daniel Jones friendly. Okay.
Yeah.
The Colts. And Dak has had it, quote, Dak friendly in Dallas.
Right.
But the results are what? Now, if you were to ask me if I had to pick between Dak Prescott and Daniel Jones, who would I pick as my quarterback? I don't see a difference right now.
No, hell no.
I really don't. Okay.
I mean, Daniel Jones. I mean, shit. Daniel
I'm
Jones
taking-
was
Daniel
a
Jones
first
is
round
mobile.
pick. Shit.
He's
So
mobile.
yeah, he
can run
mobile.
faster.
He run. He was a first round pick, so he had some type of little talent coming out of college.
What the
And
Colts
Sam
are
Darnold.
doing is forcing Richardson to be there no matter what because they
Yeah.
picked him first.
Exactly.
Uncle Charlie's right, though. You talking about this
Yeah.
team's got one of the worst defenses. Yes, this is as bad as the Mike Nolan's defense.
You see how you put it right on the head about Richardson. You see how other ownerships, they ain't got egos and pride.
Yeah,
They
like,
drafted him in the first round and still
Got
won't
rid
play
of
him.
him.
They don't care because he fucking sucks, man.
Yep.
Come on, man. That's how it's supposed to be with that. But Dallas,
Right.
they got the ego. They got Jerry Jones or whoever. They got to prove that Dak is the right dude to win it. And it's going on 10 years. and he just ain't doing it, man.
And look at the Vikings. And look at the Vikings situation, right? They could have kept Sam Darnold. Conventional wisdom says keep him, but they saw the
They ain't
shortcomings
know
of
they
Sam
rookie gonna
Darnold.
get hurt though.
Right. But I'm just saying they saw the shortcomings of Sam Darnold because he saw it in the playoffs.
Yeah,
You
but
hit him in
still
the
though,
mouth once and he's gone, and and he's still that way. Seahawks is good enough for the Seahawks for now, but I guarantee the Seahawks at one point are gonna realize, that's not good enough.
it's just the
Well, they
it's just
already
the
they already
ownership.
have. They already have because look, they have Jalen Milroe who they're trying to develop
That's what.
behind him.
Thank you.
So
So you see what I'm saying? And now look at the Vikings with JJ McCarthy.
and he's young. He's only 28.
Yeah, but JJ McCarthy, they're already realizing, he's just not, his body type is not built enough to handle the rigors of the NFL, and they're going to be looking for another quarterback. They already are proactively and truly evaluating their quarterbacks. Dallas is not doing that.
Hell no, Dallas won't draft.
Say what you want about the Browns. Say what you want about the Browns, but guess what? The Browns kept trying to grab something.
Yeah, they keep trying to change. Even you can even say the Falcons, for instance. Didn't they pay Kirk Cousins all that damn money, and they still drafted Michael Penix and then Kirk Cousins get benched last year.
Yeah, he played about half the season.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Come on, man. It's
And
the
the Falcons are
ownership.
in the same boat as us. If you think about it, they're the same record.
Yeah, they in the same fucking boat, but like at least there are other organizations and they're drafting quarterbacks in their.
I already did that, Aljai. I already did that.
Now pull the stats a good man. Look, we talking about Dak Prescott.
No.
We ain't talking about these. Yeah, we already this Alger dude, bro. We talking about the dude that got that star on his helmet, man. Number 4. We talking. Man.
Did that. You asked me to pull the stats of quarterbacks against winning teams. I already did that.
Man, it don't fucking matter, man. Dak.
I always thought, what the hell?
Oh, okay. Well,
that's even worse.
I was gonna interesting name choice, but I was gonna say, who are the most similar teams in terms of success? If you look up who's been the most similar in terms of success since the year 2000, I mean, these teams have made it to one or two conference championship games, so that's the only difference. But the Chargers and the Vikings, if you look at it, they're probably the most similar in terms of success to the Cowboys. The only difference is the Vikings have been to a couple championships and the Chargers have been to one. But all three of those teams have realized, especially the Vikings, that the quarterback is not the answer. Look at what they did with Dante Culpepper way back in 2005. He literally took the Vikings to an NFC championship game in 2000. He had an MVP-like season, just like Dak in 2023. He had that in 2004. He even won a playoff game that year.
Still got rid of him.
And let's go back to Tom. They just brought up this thing about Jameis Winston. Really?
What?
I already know what Jameis Winston is. Like, well, his numbers. You guys are looking at the wrong numbers. This guy was.
Man, I'll take Jameis Winston. I'll take I'm talking about. Look, I was going to say Florida State Jameis Winston.
That boy got
but he also threw 30 interceptions.
Hey, JB, thanks for having me on, family. Everybody have a good night.
You too, man. Appreciate you too. All right, OG.
What JB? What'd you say about Winston? What'd you say?
Jameis Winston.
I think he's making this comment about Jameis Winston because Dak almost threw for like 4,900 yards, and that didn't get.
But that don't mean nothing.
They keep bringing up his stats. He probably
just like Jameis Winston don't mean nothing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Who would you rather have?
It didn't get either team anywhere. Where did the Cowboys go?
Okay.
Answer this question, Callan. Who would you rather have, Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott?
I mean, I'm not going to answer, but I think I know that answer. I think everybody.
I'm just asking, man. Because then he threw 4 TDs today too. They know everybody quiet, man.
Jalen Hurts has made me a crow, man, because I really didn't think he was all that, but he's shut me up.
Nah, he liked that, Kenfo. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. He's like that.
I know he made me eat crow. I said it.
Yeah, he's like that.
By the way, I think he's Is he tied with Dak Prescott? He should be ahead of Dak because Dak Prescott was at
He got
16
he got like
touchdowns. He's like right
Yeah, but
there.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, and then,
4 rushing TDs too, I think. Maybe more.
yeah,
So I'm just saying
he
he's
killing
playing better
that.
than Dak. Nobody's even talking about that.
Look, I already knew Dak's stats was finna get caught up too. He wasn't finna keep playing. He gotta look. This is the first hard game he gotta play. He still gotta play against the Vikings
Right.
defense, the Chiefs defense, the Lions defense, the
Oh,
Eagles
dude.
defense again. You still gotta go play Washington out there in December when it's cold. Dak suck in Washington when it's cold. I didn't see him in December. New York, he gotta go out there when it's cold versus that pass rush. Trust me, it's finna get more grimier. Trust me, his numbers is finna.
Yeah.
His numbers finna be in the middle of the pack by the end of the year. I guarantee it.
This is
Watch, he
why I
gonna be
think.
like in the middle.
JB, can you pull up Caitlin's last comment again? What did she say?
Yeah, I think JB think I've been
Yeah.
bullshitting all year when I said we didn't win but 5 games.
I've had him at like 6.
Well, we right there because look at
Okay.
these. After these next 2, I
guys,
can't find another win.
Guys,
Yeah, me either.
look at the
That,
statement.
that put us at 5.
I don't even think we gonna beat Arizona, to be honest.
I would be shocked
Just
if we
because it's a
lost
home
that
game, I
game.
think we'll win.
So you
Yeah, but
saying we got
Arizona
the
seems to
second
beat
most
us.
cap space is another.
But after that, after the Raiders game, I don't see another one.
it didn't. Because if you look at the Cardinals' losses, they didn't lost like 3-4 games by like 1-2 points. That defense pretty good. They can't close out, so that's gonna be a tough little
We
game.
might win the Giants game because Scatterboo gone now, so I don't know what Dark gonna have with him, and it's gonna be the last game of the year, I think. So
yeah, because I'm telling you, we losing in Washington. I'm telling y'all right now. That's an L.
Get back.
I ain't gonna lie, they're gonna get back. Cause trust me, I damn near thought we would.
I can see him winning the Vikings game just because even though I know the Vikings are talented, the Vikings are kind of like the Cowboys in the
Man,
sense
Justin
that they
Jefferson
tend
gonna
to.
have a field day on our secondary.
That's why,
I ain't. Where that game at in Minnesota?
I don't care where they play. They can play at a high school.
No, I'm saying
the
like
Vikings tend to be one of those teams that they always
I
seem to
think
play down to us. I don't know why, but they always seem to.
It's
play
in
down
Minnesota,
to us.
JB.
I think so.
Oh yeah, then that's never mind.
That's still over with.
Dallas, we'll see. Because Minnesota is one of those teams we.
That's very true. The
play
Chiefs
good
did
against.
go on from Alex Smith after. Yep.
But
There's another example right there. There's another example right there. The Chiefs, they moved on from Alex Smith. He took them to the playoffs.
Hell no, the 49ers, the 49ers moving, man. Look, the real coaches and like John Lynch, what ain't he the 49ers owner? He ain't no stupid fool. Man, general manager, whatever. GM, he ain't stupid. Trey Lance sucked. Now let's get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't know if he was there when he was there.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was. Jimmy Garoppolo was the quarterback that he initially paid. And
Didn't they take them to the Super Bowl? He got rid of him.
Still got rid of him.
2019.
Still got rid of
Super
him.
Bowl.
Still got rid of his ass because they know he ain't good enough to win that shit. And that's why our organization ain't realized Dak just ain't good enough. You can put everything around. Right. You didn't gave Dak everything. You didn't gave him a running game. You didn't gave him receivers. You didn't gave him offensive line. Jerry Jones has catered to the Dak fans the most, and they hate him. But he didn't gave this dude everything he didn't ask for.
True.
He didn't trade it for Amari Cooper for this dude. He didn't brought in Brandon Cooks. He don't draft no defensive line. He don't trade up in the draft for no defensive line. He stayed put.
He did draft a defensive lineman though. He drafted Mozzie.
Yeah, okay, fuck Mozzie, that nigga ass. But anyway, let me keep ranting real quick. Nah, fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. They just think Jerry Jones has catered to Dak Prescott his whole fucking career. And it still just won't get us nowhere. He didn't gave him this is Dak. Y'all got to think this is Dak's second time just having. He didn't play with 6 first rounders on the offensive line in his career. He didn't have 4 number ones. I don't give a fuck. Dez was still a number 1 at that time. He might wasn't that, but he still had a solid good receiver. He was a number 1. Amari Cooper was a number 1. CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. He had 4 of these motherfuckers. How many 1,000-yard running backs?
I think Gallup would have been another one for another team.
Gallup was good enough. Zeke, Pollard. Come on. Well, come on,
Wilson,
Williams is
That-
probably going to get over 1,000 yards if he stays
come
healthy.
on, y'all. At some point, the ownership guy realized, well, man, it just might be this dude that's just the fucking problem.
And they just brought up.
Brandon Cook
They
was good
do.
enough for the GOAT.
They just brought up
He
the
was
12
good
and
enough.
5.
Kellen Moore was good enough for Jalen Hurts. I thought he was garbage ass offensive coordinator. He went with Jalen Hurts and won the Super Bowl. So when he got away from Dak, sorry
Let
ass.
me
Come
say this
on,
one
man.
thing about Kellen Moore. All right, he went to the Chargers, and that didn't work out. Right, he goes to the Eagles, and they told him we're running the damn ball, and it finally got through to his thick skull that you can't throw the ball 80% of the time in the game. And they see how he's doing with the Saints now. What he learned from the Eagles, he's applying to there. So he finally, because he had creative plays, man. That was never the issue with Kellen Moore. It's just that you can't be throwing the ball 80 times in a game with a quarterback even with Patrick Mahomes, you don't want to throw the ball 80 times. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Hell no, you don't want to.
I also wanted to say, Derek, I mean, was it really Kellen Moore that was actually throwing the ball, or was it Dak Prescott? Because I have a feeling Dak Prescott checked out of a lot of run plays
lot
when
of
Liam Cohen
plays.
was there, because it looked a
Lot of
lot
running
different.
plays.
All I know is that it just seemed like with McCarthy, the plays started getting less what Dak wanted, and McCarthy was calling him out on it.
Hell yeah, Mark.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's why that last year with McCarthy, he faked the injury because he wanted to basically make sure McCarthy didn't get rehired.
Man, I was at that Falcons game.
You're 12 and 5.
I was there too, DJ.
I was at that Falcons game. I'm telling you.
I made videos about that shit. I was sitting right behind the bench.
Bro, I'm like, bro, Mike McCarthy hates Dak, bro. I'm telling you. I could tell in his face, like, bro, he hates this dude as his quarterback, dog. I'm telling you, he slammed that tablet and then bro, I was at the game. I'm like, man, I'm like, niggas is open when Dak was in the quarterback. Then all of a sudden, Cooper Rush get in the game, motherfuckers going down the field open and shit. We damn near finna come back. I'm like, boy, this nigga
won that
Dak.
game.
We would have won it.
We would have, like I said, I say this on my channel all the time. We would have beaten the 49ers, the Falcons, and we should have beaten the Bengals. We would have won like 10 or 11 games if Cooper Rush had started the entire year. I say it, and people think I'm delusional.
He
I'm like,
fumbled.
no, I think so.
Hell no. So you ain't delusional. I think a lot this fan base is some in their mind where they think it's gonna be hell on earth after Dak Prescott. Well, it's hell on earth with his ass, man. So it's time to replace him.
I think what it is, guys, is that a lot of people, because they don't know what it is, there's a lot of people now who are grown adults now that don't know what it is when the Cowboys won. They don't know what winning looks like. And to them, winning is 12 and 5. They're okay with, what do you call it? Participation trophy.
TV appearance in January.
Look, to me, I'm just being serious. Like 0-17 to me is no different than 12 and 5 losing the playoffs.
Yeah, no, and this is why I wanted them to tank.
That's my standard because I grew up with them winning Super Bowls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We saw the 1 and 15, 3 and 13. It sucked, but you got through it, and we got some rings after that.
But that's the whole point. And my point, and that's the whole point. So they're not prepared to say, "Oh crap, let's go 0-17." They're so afraid of that, and I'm like, "What? Why?"
Exactly.
You're not. There's only one winner every year.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
That's true. At the end of the day, what is it? 31 out of 32 NFL teams are unsatisfied. I mean, I have friends that are 49ers fans, and they're just as pissed off as we are, and they've been to a freaking 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
since
that's
we've been to one, but they haven't won it, have they?
Hell no.
Even at the end of the day, they may be happy making it to the NFC Championship game or the Super Bowl, but at the end of the day, they didn't win, right? So,
but see, at least they got some type of hope, and they organization ain't sticking with one fucking quarterback for a decade that can't win shit.
And I agree with
you know what I'm saying?
The 49ers got that right because Jimmy Garoppolo, you look at his 2019 stats, he was honestly really good.
Yeah,
and the fact that the 49ers
he did good.
Moved on,
but it wasn't enough.
Him.
But you see, the coach knew that wasn't enough, though. That's the difference. See, the numbers, it's like Dak Prescott. The numbers look pretty good, but then you got to look at the real games and you realize, wait a minute, The
He's
games that
just
we
not good enough.
struggled, Jimmy. The reason we lost that game was because Jimmy couldn't do this, or Jimmy couldn't do that.
Yeah,
Because you can't say the Niners defense ain't good enough. Can't say
yeah,
that. And
yeah.
No
the
way, they're good.
Cowboys with Dan Quinn in the defense and all that other stuff. I mean, the defense was doing enough. If you're holding a team like the Niners to 14 points, that you did your
Really, I
job.
mean,
19.
really, it was 13
Was it
points,
19?
and
Like
6
I
of those
say,
points
19
came
was
from
it?
Dak.
Dak
That's all
barely
we scored was
went up.
19. I think we held them to
I
23 or
think it
something
was
like
like
that.
19,
enough.
17 or something. Yeah, that's
That's
enough.
It was
enough. That's enough. That's all you
19-13,
can
but
ask
we
for.
held them to 19 points. But really, it was 13. Just think about it.
Hell
6 of those
yeah,
points came from Dak's turnovers.
But
So
exactly.
that's validates the point because you're not going to have teams like the Ravens of 2000, the 90s. That the defense is at a disadvantage now. So your offense has to win games. So your defense has just got to try to keep it where which you hold the other team to less than 28 points. If you can do that, your offense has to win the game for you.
Yeah,
And that's the NFL that we're in now.
yeah.
I mean,
And like I
it's
said,
true.
man,
And it's not
Dak
like
just talk to him.
the NFL has honestly really great defenses. Honestly, you
They
guys that are
don't.
older than me, because I'm a young guy. I'm in my late 20s, but you guys are older than me. I mean, come
Oh,
on, man. The NFL
the
defenses nowadays
biggest.
are soft. I mean, you look at the
Yeah, hell
NFL
yeah, they
defenses
Because
in
of
the
the
saw.
90s
rules.
and 2000s, man. NFL
I was
defenses
just,
today are
hey,
soft.
man, I was just saying that shit the other. I'm like, it ain't really no more lockdown defenses like that,
Can't.
and these QBs really suck these days. Cause back, man,
They're not, yeah, man.
I was
But
growing.
the
I'm
thing
like,
about we
I
talking
used,
about a 10-year vet now too, DJ. This is a
yeah,
10-year vet still
yeah,
has
no,
in the
I'm talking about, yeah, I know
all these
Dak suck.
defenses.
And the real
Yeah,
fan pointed out right there, the Eagles got 4 great players out of trading for Carson Wentz. If Dak is so good and you think you can fool people to that level, you tell me I can't, based on what people are saying, Dak's so good. Why can't I get like 6 players then?
Right, right.
nobody will ever be that dumb to trade for him. That many players.
I'm just saying. I mean, they
I
got
don't think.
4 for Carson Wentz.
I'm saying we could have packaged him up to the Saints. He
Let,
from
let the
there anyway.
Slurpees tell it. Let the Slurpees tell
Oh
it.
yeah, let the Slurpees tell it. They'll trade the whole city for his ass. Never mind. Shit.
Well, they
City.
wanted to keep Micah Parsons. They wanted to keep him for 47 million, and they're still going on about the Cowboys made a mistake with Micah Parsons. I'm like, bro, like until he, padded his stats against the
Jamarcus
Cardinals, what did he
Russell.
do? He didn't
12
do
sacks a
nothing for
year.
the Packers. And they paid him all that money and they gave up all those picks. And I
Hey, but
guarantee you the
look, that
Cowboys
nigga
defense
team
would still
winning. So
suck.
shit, I don't give a damn, nigga. They 4-1. Shit, we
Look,
3-3 and
I'll
4
say
3.
this: if you could have traded Dak last year and got 4 picks, and then with Parsons did what you just did this year,
That's what
that would
he
have
was
been
supposed to
very
do.
interesting. That would have been
That would have been a
very
home
interesting.
run, in my
He
opinion.
should have.
That would
That's
have,
what Jerry Jones, an idiot. He should have
That would have
finessed
been
somebody
interesting.
after that. He should have finessed somebody after that fake MVP season. He should have finessed
That would have, you
somebody
know how
else.
interesting that would have been,
Oh
though. You
my
think about that.
god,
You got rid of Dak and Micah before the contracts got big, right? You fix your cap issue going forward, and you got all these picks.
man, we will be in heaven, man.
Oh
But I
my
don't
dude,
god!
trust
we'd
that.
be in a
Like
lot better position. I would tell you
didn't
that.
that. But like I say, oh man, whoever in charge of the draft, Will McClay, whoever, they got to start evaluating these QBs, man, coming out the draft, man, because
Yeah,
all
I'm
that.
not impressed with him.
I'm just it's too
No, I'm
many
with you,
drafting.
but I get you. But yeah, I'm with you. But I know
I
what you
mean,
mean.
we say that shit every year about the quarterback coming out of the draft. Oh, I'm not impressed with him. Then with the one of
Dude,
the motherfuckers be impressive, and it be them
Well,
every
listen,
but
the
shit.
draft that I was
yeah,
impressed with, honestly, like the Drake May draft, because I like
Yeah,
Jaden
trust me,
Daniels.
niggas was
Jaden
saying Drake May
Daniels
was
to
gonna be.
me,
Yeah,
I thought
nah.
Jaden Daniels was going to be.
Agile
I was
said
just
he'll take
wondering
Dak
if he
over
could take a
Hurts.
hit.
He
Well,
dude,
said
I wanted
I'll
Bo
take.
Nix. I'll be honest, I wanted Bo because I knew that, Jaden Daniels wouldn't fall to us, but I thought,
good point.
well, maybe Bo Nix falls to us in like this. Obviously, he did. He went to the
Hell
Broncos,
yeah,
but he
shit.
would have he would have been who I took, man. You kidding me? Bo Nix? He put
I'll
4
take
touchdowns on our defense right now. You think he couldn't
that.
do what Dak's doing? People. You think people are calling Dak the MVP? My goodness, could you imagine if the Cowboys had Bo Nix right
Bo
now?
Nix or
Yeah,
Josh Allen on this team, nigga, them niggas
Oh,
probably
Bo
have
Nix,
30
that'd be sick,
touchdowns right
dude.
now. Come on, man.
Oh
This
yeah, Bo
nigga
Nix
that
would probably have like 25
the only
touchdowns.
quarterback in recent memory right now I can say had me fooled coming out of college was Marcus Mariota. I
uh,
really thought he was going to
Well,
be
he,
Marcus,
something.
was
My
alright.
memory hasn't been bad. I mean, he had a
He
No,
just
couple.
he
He
didn't
was
live
with the
up to where I
Titans,
thought he was
so
going to
he
be.
just didn't live up to that Oregon shit. Hell
No,
yeah, I
he
feel
didn't.
you
He
on that.
didn't.
Yeah, he
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
didn't.
Him, he was the only quarterback I can honestly I looked in college and I was like, man, this guy could be
But
something.
fuck
Then
that. I watched college like QBs in the film and shit. I would have been drafted a quarterback. I don't give a damn. I would have drafted Shador last year.
Daxton
dude,
Dart
I
though
wanted I
was
wanted
I still think
Shador
we should
this
make a
year. I
move
was
for
so
him. The
mad.
Browns gonna be done.
Man, I know Jerry Jones deep down want to draft this nigga. He just sitting right here. I'm like, man, he
who
finna do it.
Well, but the
Shador.
thing is, DJ, you knew
mm,
once Jerry Jones hired Brian Schottenheimer, and the reason he hired Brian Schottenheimer goes back to Dak, right?
Dak Prescott.
Once you knew he hired Brian Schottenheimer, deep down I knew, man, I wanted him to draft Shador Sanders too. I was very big on Shador Sanders. And by the way, look at the Colorado team without him now. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
no good, but
mm.
Colorado sucks right now without him.
Yep. And look at Dylan Gabriel today. He was horrible. Yeah, they need to
Yeah,
go ahead and
they should really. I mean, dude, he needs and the NFL blackballed
Was
him because he
Jackson Dart
was
available?
no, he
he
was
was
He
gone.
went
taken.
the
He's
first
gone.
round.
Jackson Dart and Shador Sanders were my top two quarterbacks. I mean, heck,
Hell yeah.
Jackson Dart's from my home state of Utah, bro. You don't think I would have wanted Jackson Dart out
So I was
here
just
freaking
asking.
balling
I
for the
don't
Dallas
remember where he
Cowboys?
I
went.
Man,
was
that'd be
I'm
sick.
like in the draft, I'm like when the draft was going, I'm like, man, I know damn well Shador not finna fall no Cowboys. If he there, boy, they better draft this nigga.
Oh
Here
yeah,
we
and then when
go.
he fell, I
But
was
you know
like,
why?
dang,
You know
dude, if we
why
could get
Jerry
him.
didn't do it? Because all kinds of reasons. But I
Oh,
mean,
I know, cause a game like today, trust me.
Yep.
And that motherfucker would have had to answer some questions, and that camera would have went on Shador. And that nigga Shador would have came in and threw that deep bomb like Milton. Uh-oh. It would have
And
been
hey,
some
everybody makes
questions.
fun of Shador not being mobile. I'm pretty sure Shador could
No, so
outrun
he's good
yeah,
He
Dak.
enough.
can move
He could
he
around.
good
outrun Dak.
enough.
Hey,
Shador,
Now,
Mahomes is
look,
mobile. He can move
my
around.
question with Shador is only one thing: is his commitment to it, because he's more in love with the fame than the game. That's the impression he keeps giving me all the time because he's
I
more
don't
obsessed
believe
with
that.
it.
I don't believe it. I think he a
I
football
want to
player.
be
I
wrong.
I
could
think he
see
can
I
be
could
good at
see
the
that.
media too. And that's the
Yeah,
But
he
key.
just
I think Shador would have been. I think he could be. I still think it's not too late, Jerry Jones. I
I
would tell
know.
Jerry, hey,
man, that's what
give a
I'm
call.
saying.
Give a
Man,
call
that
to
nigga.
Shador. It's a cheap contract. If Dak doesn't work out for you, come on, man.
If that
Let's
doesn't
It's
be
work out for you, I
realistic.
like that. That was funny.
Throw him a
If
third
it's
it
round
stupid,
pick.
doesn't
I
work
but
out
mean,
for
he
you,
it's
has to,
sad they
but you know
got
what I'm
even.
saying.
It's
I know
sad
what
they
you're
even
saying.
got to
I
do
like
that
it.
though. When they could have
I'd
just
call him right
drafted
now.
his ass.
If I were to
Losing.
go out to Dallas right now and I just happened to see Jerry Jones on the street, I would say, Jerry, hey, I know that you invested all this time and money on Dak, but hey, let's be honest, hasn't worked out. Dude, give the Cleveland Browns a call. Get trades for Shador. Give up, fourth, fifth
And
round pick.
Yeah.
Jerry would say this to you. He says, but Dak's got my wallet.
Well, I tell him, Jerry, you got to think about it from the logical perspective, buddy. Dak's 32 years old. And you don't
He
have to start
83.
Shador right away. You keep Shador on the bench, and if Dak, he's injury prone, he happens to get hurt, you could throw Shador in
Oh,
there. And
Isaiah,
hey,
that's a
That's
lie,
a
bro.
if
This defense has not been asked the last 3
yeah,
seasons,
that's a
bro.
lie.
Thank
Stop.
you.
That's
That's a
bullshit
lie.
talk, bro.
Yeah, that's a lie,
We done led
Kenfo.
the league. We been top 10
Defense
the
has been
last
good enough.
2021, 2022, 2023, bro. What is you talking
I
about?
searched on. I seen the stats. They said that in the last 10 years, the Cowboys done had a top 10 defense like three
Right.
times.
For
So
all
oh,
Dak
seasons
dude,
that
didn't.
we've been breaking
Dak
records
didn't
with
have.
dude,
turnovers and everything, we've been asked.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No,
Yeah.
look
Dak
at the
didn't have
years.
defenses. Yeah,
No, look at
nah.
the years. 2017, the
Did
Cowboys
Patrick
ranked
Mahomes have a
12th.
defense at one point, other than this
His
year?
defense was bottom half in 2018, and he went to the AFC. And if it wasn't for that
And,
guy from Kansas City jumping off sides, they would have went to the Super Bowl in
yeah.
2018.
Patrick
But
Mahomes won a Super Bowl with a 26 ranked defense.
But no,
Joe
didn't
I still
Burrow
Mahomes
went
set
can't.
the
to
I
record 2
did.
can't get
years
over
ago?
that. What you just say, JB? That I can't get over. I mean, that just tells you how good Patrick Mahomes is. When I
Patrick
saw that, I'm like, wait,
Mahomes won a
what? How
Super
did he
Bowl
pull
with
that
a
off?
26 ranked defense.
That's
Bro,
ridiculous.
Patrick Mahomes don't need all that
Special.
bullshit. He don't need 2 number 1s and 3 first rounders on the offensive line. He don't need that
he was
bullshit.
he
Patrick
was
Mahomes got
he
a
was
tight
Defense
meant to
should
end
be a
be
and 2
Dallas
shut out.
number 2s.
Cowboy, though,
Man,
dude.
that nigga
Like
can
he's
take
from
some.
Texas, dude. He was
Yeah,
a
man, he from.
Cowboys
Yes,
fan.
Kalen, it would be good to bench Dak because I want them to have a higher pick. That's a
Hell
great
yeah,
idea.
bench his
Honestly,
ass,
yeah, at this
man.
point, yeah, because we're not
Damn.
going to win. Let's be honest. We're not going to go at best with Dak. We may get, if we somehow by the miracle of the Lord, Jesus Christ, we make it to the playoffs. We ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, nah,
Can't
that's
do
it.
that,
That's
We have
man.
why
to.
I didn't say Kellen Moore was a great offensive coordinator. I was just pointing out that he's not as
nobody
bad as I thought
said
he
nobody
was.
said that, but
Damn.
y'all still blame Kellen Moore, and he won the Super Bowl with the quarterback
Dude,
that y'all say is
dude, they've
That
garbage,
they
blamed
hate on.
that they
they
hate
blamed
on.
everybody. You all blame Dan Quinn, and you said,
I
not you
even pointed.
guys.
I even pointed out that Kellen Moore had to learn something. The only way he's going to learn was to leave
Oh, good
Dallas.
tackle,
And
Ramsey.
he went to the
No, but
Chargers, was complete garbage. Went to the Eagles, and they told him, "Hey, run the damn ball." And look what happened. They won a Super Bowl. Now he's with the
Yeah,
Saints, and they're playing pretty decent.
I
So
don't give a damn. Jalen Hurts won that Super Bowl. He ain't had no running game. Shit, in
and
that
So
Super
and
did.
let
Bowl.
me tell you something, man. Kellen Moore,
My mom.
the poor guy has to deal with a freaking Kellen Moore, man. He's got to deal with a terrible cap situation down there
yeah,
with New
tell me
Orleans. He
about it.
doesn't have anywhere
Yep.
close
He
Yep.
to the
ain't tripping.
talent.
He
He got a
finna
I
draft
He
his
wonder
doesn't
if we
own.
have
could trade
anywhere
Dak
close
to
to
New
the talent
Orleans,
that
send him home.
Shoddy has. If you were going to
Hell
ask me
no.
who am I more impressed with, Brian Schottenheimer or Kellen Moore, I'd
Kellen
probably
Moore.
say Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's got to deal with he doesn't have anywhere close to the
Bro,
talent that Schottenheimer
Brian,
has.
man,
nope.
Do you think? Do you think the
shouldn't even be
Saints would
no
trade for
head
Dak?
coach.
Do you think the Saints would trade for Dak?
Yeah, they will.
I hope to God
I
they
mean,
would.
sending him home.
Hell yeah, they
To
Exactly.
will.
Louisiana.
Oh
Yeah.
Fool
man.
his ass. But
Do you
shit,
think
it's,
Spencer? Do you think, guys? This is a controversial question. Well, maybe not. Do you think Spencer Rattler, if we traded him to the Dallas Cowboys, you think he'd have more success than Dak? Because he's played pretty
Oh,
good
I don't want him
in New
either. No,
I
Orleans.
don't
I'll give
know.
him a 5th round pick and that. They can have
and
him.
Listen,
nah,
listen, listen. I would do this.
You
This is
don't
what
think
I would
so?
do.
what the
This is
hell?
what I would do. I
Spencer
trade
Rattler?
Dak to them. Get
No.
their 1st round pick this year, and get their 2nd round pick for this year, and ask them for and get Jalen Radford. Why
But
not?
you know what the sad thing about all this? That he'll never get traded. He know why, because he put that no
Oh, the
trade clause.
trade clause.
Yep.
He
That's
put it
so
Yep.
in.
stupid on
He
Jerry.
did
And
that
he
on
don't believe in
purpose.
himself playing for another team.
Yeah, he don't see himself. He don't want to play for another team. He don't see himself playing for
And
only.
you know what? And you know what? If Dak was about the team, he would have had his contract written up like how Patrick Mahomes did, that
Yeah, nah,
long,
we all know
drawn
Dak's
out
selfish.
contract.
Yeah, nah, we
Yep.
know Dak's greedy, man.
Well,
He
well,
Otherwise,
guys,
greedy.
Jalen Hurts out of
did
his.
you not watch the game today where he denied Javante Williams the
We didn't
touchdown
say
a
Cooper
couple
Rush is the
times?
answer. We're just saying he was doing a better job than Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
So
nah,
mixing up.
He
Dak
outplayed
trying
Dak
to.
Some people
last
don't listen.
season.
Yeah, he
He did
did.
that. He did that multiple times. He denied Javante Williams the touchdown because he wanted to
Yeah,
get
he
all
been
the
doing
credit.
what he been doing that all year. They getting them little his.
Yeah.
If you be honest about Dak TDs this year, he didn't have at least like 8 of them inside the goal line, 5-10 yard. Like they ain't been all deep bombs and shit like that. Trust me, I've been watching that shit. Devontae Williams at least minimum have like 10 TDs right now.
Dude, he should have had at least 13 at this point,
That's
based on
fact.
how things are going. But
If
it don't
Cooper,
matter
bro.
because Dak Prescott just doesn't understand it.
Yeah, he don't understand, and he trying to force they. It's like y'all trying to force him to be something he not, bro. He just not it, bro. He
You know,
today is
I agree, and that's part of the problem. His fan base for the last 10 years have tried to build him up as this elite level
elite,
quarterback,
and
but
he
he's
just
not.
not it. He just not
No, and
it.
that's the
you know what? You know what? My father had the best analogy when it came to Dak Prescott, which is you can't milk a brick.
No,
And
can't
that's what
do
Dak is.
that.
He's a brick. We're trying to get milk from it, and it doesn't work.
It
That's
don't.
it.
yeah.
And last
Yeah.
he blew his. I feel like Dak blew his window. Them 3 straight 12-5s, and that
The
shit
window was
over
never
with.
open.
Well, yeah, it was never
Well,
damn near
I
open, but
agree.
I
I
say, well,
agree.
shit, that was
Yeah.
his closest chance right there.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah, I
'cause
know what you mean.
Yeah, I
I know what
agree.
yeah,
I mean, he had a
yeah, that
3-year
shit over
window.
with. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
over with. Like, I don't care
Yeah.
that the defense sucks now. Oh well, he had a good defense, nigga. You didn't take advantage of it.
Right.
That
Oh
second time
well,
game against
Right.
the
I agree
49ers
with you,
was it.
DJ.
shit.
Dak
Oh
had
That
well,
game
three
I
window.
don't.
years.
I don't cry for him. Oh well, he had a defense. He didn't take
Yep.
advantage of the shit. Now he ain't got
Yep.
one. The talent
Honestly,
Yep.
gonna
Dak.
keep. The talent's gonna go away. Eventually, Demarcus Lawrence gonna go. Trayvon's,
Well, he's
Micah,
gone.
everybody is going.
Yeah, man,
Jordan
you got to
Lewis is
take advantage
gone.
of that shit.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of that shit. Everybody's just getting the hell up out of Dallas except for him. Zach Martin is gone. Tyron Smith is gone. Travis Frederick gone. Zeke gone. Demarcus
man,
Lawrence
that
gone.
really.
Cooper
Jason
gone.
Witten, Des
Jason,
Bryant.
everybody's
Let
gone.
me tell you something.
So, so
The
he had
Zach
his chance,
Martin,
man. Yeah,
the Zach,
shit, man.
The Zach
See.
Martin and Travis Fredericks and Tyron Smith, that really hurt me the most, seeing their careers
Hell
waste like
yeah,
that.
man.
That hurt
See,
I
he,
so
mean,
bad.
dude,
It reminds me of
first
DeMarcus
team
Ware all
All-Pro.
over again.
yeah, man. That
That
didn't
hurt.
had it, man. I'm
That hurt.
telling y'all, man. That shit
he
over with,
and
man.
and
Yeah, but I
honestly,
trust this team, this
DJ, going
office
back
to
to your
select the right
point,
players. They've
Uh-huh.
done that already.
Talk to him.
You
Yeah.
saw that?
Well-
You saw that, JB? How Ally said, "Do you trust
Yeah.
this front office to select the right
Hold
players?"
on,
They've done it.
1997.
No.
I heard
All
what you
they're
were
a
saying.
draft organization. That's all they do. They don't
Yeah.
get anything in free agency.
Man, fuck.
They
And then,
haven't.
like I say, they keep catering to that. Keep drafting offensive
Well, it's-
linemen for his ass.
and
I'm sick of
and
that
I
shit.
agree. And I agree, DJ. Listen, the Cowboys had honestly, they had a long time to win with Dak. I mean, you're telling me, look at the team that he inherited. He had a team inherited to him that was built for Tony Romo. That
Yep.
team was
Yep.
Super Bowl ready. That 2016 team is one of the best Dallas Cowboys teams I've ever seen. But
Hell
what do
yeah,
you
they
do with
was
it? He
nuts.
lost in the playoffs to a 10-6 Packers team that
God.
honestly was just, it was a
Nah,
joke.
Caitlin, you're
He
full
had
of it.
Yeah,
he
but that
had
was
so
Aaron
many.
Rodgers. I can't blame him on that. That was the one playoff game I'm like, that's Aaron Rodgers. I ain't even mad
But
at
I
him
ain't
on
gonna
that
lie,
one.
Aaron
But
Rodgers
be
is
that
a
as
hoe
it
for what he
may,
did too.
be that as it may, he had
That nigga
2016,
Aaron
That man
Rodgers a hoe.
scored a touchdown
2017,
before that though.
2018,
Yeah, we exactly. We
2019.
was getting our
He
ass
had so
whooped.
many years, dude. And the defense really, the only year they really sucked in that time was 2020. And that's because we had a whole new defensive coordinator and injuries. And then he's really always had a pretty good defense. They
Yeah,
sucked the
nah,
first year.
yeah. He didn't have a
Man, he
good
I hear
had
you,
defense.
JB.
When
He
That's
Aaron
what
had,
I'm saying. I
Rodgers,
don't
when
hate just
Aaron
to hate.
Rodgers had a defense, he won a Super Bowl, and he also had receivers.
Yeah.
And
man,
then
Aaron
after that
Rodgers
win,
Aaron
go ahead.
Rodgers is just Aaron fucking Rodgers.
I
Exactly. I
know he's
don't
just
hate just to
another
hate.
Aaron.
And it was his rookie year in the playoffs. Like, all right, shit happened.
Yeah, but yeah, that shit
Then
happened. But
after that, that's
nah,
when I'm getting to the all right, motherfucker.
I mean,
you need to go.
I'm just saying he's always had a team that's been good. Like the Cowboys have been a playoff caliber plus
look,
90%
team really
of
for
his
the last.
career.
1997. Don't say that's been good. Say he didn't always have a team that's been good enough to win to a Super Bowl. I don't give a
But
damn. He
90%
didn't have
of his
Okay,
anything.
career,
but
he's
good
had a
enough to win a
playoff
Super Bowl.
team.
I'm just saying his
So
teams have.
80%.
I mean, the Cowboys. You can't really say there's been a year outside of even in 2020. You can't even say that because
no, they
they
draft
almost
well
made the playoffs that year. He's always had a
for the
team
most
good
part.
enough to at least make it to the playoffs.
Was in
Every
Mississippi
year
for 20
he's
years.
been
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
in the NFL.
yeah.
So he's really had no excuses. And you're right. Now the defense and the team around him is declining. He had his chance. He had a 3-year
Yep,
window where the team
sure
went
did.
12-5. He had a top 5 defensive coordinator. In fact, I think Dan Quinn's the best
Yeah,
defensive coordinator we've had in a
I think he had a
long
5 year.
time.
But honestly, dude, he had a
yeah,
5-year window. He had a 5-year
yeah,
He
window
did.
Yep.
He had a long
yeah,
because
time.
how bad the NFC East was,
yeah.
and because of that, he didn't take advantage of that.
I,
From his,
and I knew this day was
will
gonna
not hold his
come.
rookie year against him. I will not hold his rookie year against him. I will
Yeah,
give him
nah.
the first 2 years in the
They
league
out here making
because of his
Yeah,
Michael look
nah,
like
we
he's
not going.
one
We
now.
ain't going. You know, he young. First 2-3 years in the league. Yeah, he can come up with some little excuses for a little young QB. But now in the 5th and 6th and 7th and 8th and 9th, now
Right.
I'm
That's
tired
where
of
I'm
hearing
at.
shit.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
just never took that next
a step, a
step.
level,
He just kind of,
yeah.
yeah. He
And
he
always
like
did
never
his
got
like
job
I
over
well,
his.
said,
just being a game
Dak's a
manager.
thief. He's the thief of the year of 2026.
yeah. And like I said, man,
Oh,
he had
Sega
his
hasn't started yet. My
he
bad.
he had his chance. And like I said, the teams is declining and players are gone. It ain't no Jordan Lewis is on this team no more. No DeMarcus Lawrence is. All these talent that came in out of Dallas. That shit
Ezekiel,
gone now. Yeah,
Zeke is gone.
Zeke,
Tony
you had a
Pollard's
chance.
gone.
Yeah, you had Tony Pollard gone, Zeke gone, Tyrus. Like I say, all these niggas is gone, but the only dude still
I mean,
here.
look at this
Come
rock.
on, man.
Look at what JD just put up, man. This is hurtful, man.
Yeah,
10
even like that.
interceptions,
Yeah.
10 sacks, 1,000-yard receiver, 1,000-yard rusher.
One and done in the playoffs.
Come on,
And
man.
we not only lost that game, we only scored 17 points. I mean, that was
What
pathetic.
what quarterback put Josh Allen with that team right there? Come on, man.
That's a
Dude,
NFC
put Matthew
championship
Stafford with
team.
that team. Come on.
Stafford.
Put Matthew Stafford. Put Jalen Hurts on that team. Yeah, eat him up, Michael
Fucking,
Parsons. I don't care. Eat him up, Michael Parsons. Eat him up, nigga. Eat him up. I would have paid you
Well,
your money.
honestly, even Micah Parsons. I mean, dude, he was really good his first couple years, at least as a
Man,
pass rusher.
look, I
And
don't give a
then
damn what you niggas talk about. That nigga, you got a game plan for him, man. He just ate Aaron Rodgers' ass up, nigga. Eat him up, nigga. I ain't let JB. Me and JB can argue all day, nigga. But you got a game plan for that boy. Look at him.
no, I mean, it was time for him to
It's because
go
it's
because he was
October.
just causing problems
Yeah,
off
right.
the
I
field.
ain't,
But he was talented, man. He had a couple good years there. His
No,
first
no,
couple years.
Micah not just talented. He's one of the best defensive players in the NFL.
He
I don't care
also
what
lighting
y'all
the
say.
ass, man.
he
He gonna
just
be doing this
passed,
shit in
bro.
December and
He just
January.
passed, bro. He can't stop
He
the run. His
fast. Okay,
European
there go
run.
his second sack. No, he is literally dominating this game right now. He's impacting this game. 1 foot, but
He
he's on
does
his
that.
ass. No,
He does.
I'm not
Okay, now we got to
listening.
fight. Hold
He's
up.
an impactful player. I don't care what y'all
All right,
say.
guys, I got
Yes,
to
he's
bounce, but this was
impactful
good.
until December and January.
So, let me ask you this
Man,
then.
he was.
What happened? Well, in 4 playoff games with the Cowboys.
So he was
Well, I'll
bad
give
in
him
he was
this.
bad in them 49ers games.
Yes.
Well, actually, I
Yeah.
will say this: he
He only
played good
had
in
1 sack in 4
2022.
playoff games, bro.
Man, he
I
was
agree. I agree.
pressuring Purdy out that pocket and all kind of shit. I'm
He
telling
played
y'all got to.
decent in 2022. I'll give him
He
that.
got 1 sack in
We
4
gonna see what.
playoff games.
Well, we'll see what the Packers be at the end of the year in the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. And if that
They'll
nigga,
probably be a
and if
playoff
he
team,
perform
but
in them playoffs,
He's going to
Yep.
disappear just
and
like
Big
that.
Kenny
Yeah,
Clark's
we'll
and
see then.
we're okay. I'm like I say, we can all have our feelings towards Michael. But
I got one more. I got one
where
question
the
for
fuck
real
is
though.
Kenny Clark at right now?
Hold up. One question for real. How'd you feel about that podcast he did with Jordan Love after that playoff ass before we took?
Nah, that shit
Oh,
soft. That shit
Okay.
soft. That's
Okay.
soft to
For
me.
that
That's
for me
soft.
was enough to get you out of there. I don't care
Yeah,
what you
that's
produce.
soft. That's too
That's bad
soft
for the
for
locker
me.
room.
Yeah,
all right.
that's too soft. Yeah, you right.
That's
You
worse
right.
than
How
anything
many
T.O. ever
3
did.
sack games did Michael Parsons has when he was with the Cowboys?
Ass. That nigga
yeah.
was ass.
He
But shit,
had
he
he
got Dak Prescott as a QB. Who finna play hard for
no,
him?
I'm
I
saying
ain't playing.
how many 3 sack games has he had when he was with the Cowboys?
I don't think he
I don't know if
had.
he,
I don't think
but
he
I mean,
had
One.
one.
He
but he
never
also
had
went against the
one.
Arizona Cardinals, man. I mean, their
Right, with
offensive
Jacoby
line is
Brissett.
not. I
Yeah,
mean,
that.
you know,
Without a
Yeah,
mobile Kyler Murray.
I ain't listening. Where Big Kenny Clark at though? Cause I was heard he was a big monster in the midway. And niggas been running all down out the goddamn throat. Where Osa Diggy Zoo and these niggas? 80 millions,
Oh,
man.
they running on the edge. They ain't running up
They
the middle.
paid Oster though.
Yeah, they
Where
paid Osa.
Oster at?
That nigga suck, man. Where
Yeah,
he
but the
at?
Broncos ran on the edge on us today. That wasn't up the middle. They were just running off
Man,
tackle.
nigga, I ain't
Killing
listening.
me.
They
Where
run
they
up the
running at?
outside
Edge,
with it.
middle, outside,
Well,
nigga. I ain't seen
the
Kenny
DT
Clark
ain't play
like
on the
that.
end.
I ain't
dude,
seen Kenny Clark like that.
our
That's all I'm saying.
linebackers,
The DT
dude,
don't
our
play on the
linebackers do
outside, man.
suck.
Man, that's cap, nigga. I've been on Twitter, nigga. Niggas been calling out Kenny Clark, nigga. Where is Kenny Clark at? I'm sorry. Shit,
Yeah, I think Kenny Clark been doing his
y'all, if
job.
y'all can call out Michael Parsons, nigga, nah, nigga, where Big Kenny at? Shit, where Big
Man,
Osa at? Where
that's
them niggas at? Where Osa Diggy
I
at?
want to know where Oster at. Kenny
Yeah,
Clark
where
been
he
playing
at?
better than Oster.
All the
Yeah, where
runs we
Big
been getting
Osa
gashed
at?
with been on off the tackle. Off
Man,
tackle. Off
where's
tackle. They've been
Osa
putting us on the
Diggy
edge
do
all
at?
year.
Where's Dante Fowler at? Cause this
Yeah,
nigga
where
had
they at?
13 sacks. Where's
Did
these
you go
niggas
this
at?
hard?
Ass
I'm gonna read this comment. Did you go this hard on Romo?
Yes.
Just
Definitely.
asking. Well,
Yes.
let me ask you. Let me ask you the counter question. Did you make up this many excuses for Tony
Excuses.
Romo? Now, I'll say
Exactly.
this: Tony Romo
at.
did get a lot of excuses, but I feel like, from what I've seen, the Dak Prescott fan base has made
Way too
even
many
more
excuses.
No,
excuses
I
for
was
Dak. It's
just as
even
hard on
worse.
Romo. I was happy when Dak
It's
won them
even
11 in a
worse.
row. And if I could have seen the future, I would just let Romo stay.
See,
But
like
I
shit,
thought he
like
was doing something once we got
shit,
Romo out
shit,
of there.
like look like Romo versus Peyton Manning. He went neck to neck with the dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he threw the pick at the end of the game, but at least he
Exactly. Like,
competed.
yeah. But he
But at
always
least
throw the
he
pick at the end of the
competed. He
game.
put up 50 fucking points. 50. That's a game where
Yeah.
you can be like, the defense fucking suck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I remember
And,
Yeah.
that, but
you
still,
know what I'm saying? Like,
it was always
yeah.
something with Romo at the end of the game, though. It was just
Yeah.
always something.
Hey, but shit,
Even if he
2014 made the
compete.
right throw. You can't. Hey, he threw it to dead. The ref fucked him. Shit, it
Yeah,
is
no,
what it is.
that's what it is, but it's
You know
still
what I'm saying?
something.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But Yeah, he lost.
But
I don't think we would have stopped Aaron Rodgers anyway going down the field. Nope.
no, because dude, we didn't. Remember
Yeah.
2016? We had a better defense than even 2014
Yeah,
when
nah, yeah. I don't
we
think.
got
I
it.
think Aaron
So
Rodgers would have
I
drove
mean,
right down the field on their ass. Bitch
But I
but at
think
the
we
ass.
could have
same
ran out the
time,
clock.
man,
Yeah,
the
we
Dallas
could have ran. Yep.
Cowboys.
Oh, you're right. We definitely
Now
could have ran.
Yeah, all I had to, yeah. I
the
But
was
Dallas
kind of half
Cowboys have
drunk
been
in that
stuck
game,
in this
homie.
purgatory, man.
boy, I
Like,
was so man. I
yeah,
think that was the most heartbreak I ever been when that ref came from out that
yeah,
mud. I already knew he was finna say he didn't catch it before he even made the call. I already knew he was finna say that shit because of the shit before the Lions game. I said
yeah,
they finna make up for that shit. I'm like,
Yep.
ah,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
we
I
did
mean,
get some
even in the
bullshit on the
Lions
line
game,
too. Yeah.
man, you could
yeah,
say that the Lions got cheated, but I mean, bro, the Lions had a lot of gifts.
hell
I'm just gonna.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, but that was
Demarcus Lawrence
PI,
literally got a
man. Though.
sack fumble,
yeah. That was
gifted the
PI for
ball
sure.
back to the Lions. I mean,
Yeah,
like when you do stuff like that, bro, I mean, you should lose. And then the fact that Matthew Stafford got sacked again and fumbled, I mean, Cowboys were just meant to win that game.
yeah.
I
But
like
yeah, man,
we gave them a lot of chances, even with all the calls we got in our
JB,
favor, they still had
Yo,
a chance. So
I was happy today happened, man. I ain't gonna lie about that, man. Cause I was tired of MVP shit, man. That
I
shit
was
was.
tired of that shit too, but
I
I
was
was
just
like,
tired of that shit, man. And I ain't happy that Dak sucked today, but I just knew he was gonna suck today. And I just
oh
knew it, and I knew we was
yeah,
gonna see the same quarterback we've been seeing for the past 10 years versus a physical pass rush that
yep,
can get on his ass and mix him. And you see, you go against that white cornerback they got, little Wiley Moss. He's not that bad. He might have was
but
getting some
man,
little calls, but he's not that bad. And then you got Surtain and shit. You go against a tough secondary and shit. You're gonna see the real Dak Prescott. And that's who
yep,
he is, what
well
he
that's
is today.
that's what I was saying in my pregame video, man. I was like, this is the best secondary Dak has faced
Yeah.
all year. He really hasn't faced any
mm-hmm,
I mean, you could say the
Yeah.
Jets and maybe the Panthers, but they're not
Nah.
great. I think the Broncos are a lot better. So I was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
we saw him.
You
I mean,
gotta
look at Joe
think.
Milton.
You gotta think. When that go against a team that got that real speed, fast pass rush and making them nervous in the pocket and shit, that's when he
Picks,
fuck up. He gonna fuck
picks,
up.
fumbles, takes
Fumbles.
man,
bad sacks.
I wanted Dak to play good, but what the history shows is that this is what he does when he goes against a good
Look.
defense,
No,
goes
yeah,
against a good
nobody.
team.
Yeah,
This is what
yeah.
happens. So
It's
we're not praying for him to lose. We just understand his limitations, and when every time he go up against a good team in the regular season and the playoffs, this is what he
Yeah,
do.
when you see the
no.
sunrise and set
I
every
was
day, we just
hoping,
kind of
dude.
count on that shit.
Yeah.
That's just
This
all
is
it
one of the
is.
games we be like, prove us wrong, and he don't do the
Right,
shit.
He never
right.
does, dude. I was
He
hoping that
never
Dak would
does
show
it.
up. I was hoping he'd show up today because I was really happy
Me
with the way
too.
he played
I'm
the
like,
last four
man, if
weeks.
Dak
But I'm
showed
like,
up today,
is he? You can't
if Dak
trust
would
him,
have
dude.
showed up today, I would have been like, well, this nigga might be a little bit different this year. He might have trying to play some football and trying to turn it around or something in his
No,
10th
but
year.
honestly, there were signs even earlier. Look at the Panthers game.
Yeah.
There were signs in that. JB, you mentioned it.
Yep,
There was signs in
yep.
Oh
that
no, I
game.
think it was
There
signs
was
in the
signs in
game
that game.
last week.
Remember that last drive? He had three incompletions where it was just like
Uh-huh.
batted balls, and
Yeah.
he could. There were
Uh-huh.
signs even back then.
Even
Now
the
I look
drive
back, I'm
before
like,
that, Dallas
there were
fan,
signs.
when we was
Yeah, it
first and
was
goal,
What?
and we had to
yeah.
settle for a field goal.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
it's been signs. The Bears game, that was the first
Yep.
sign. I knew that Bears game. I said you gotta just play cover two versus Dak. You'll fuck him up. You won't do shit. All he gonna do is throw it to Jake Ferguson. That's why he had 13 catches that game because he was scared to attack downfield because he didn't want to mess up his stats for an interception. Like man, we know Dak Prescott. I know Dak Prescott. He dinking dacking, man. George Pickens is making his numbers look better than what they is because George Pickens is a real elite talent, and that's what people
Mm-hmm.
dude,
don't understand. This
Yep.
shit, dog.
dude, George.
Yep.
Just think about all the talent that Dak has. He's got CeeDee Lamb, who's an elite receiver. George Pickens, who's an elite receiver. I think Javonte Williams honestly is an elite running back if you give him the
Yep.
Yep.
chance. I
Hell
think
yeah, he
Yeah,
top two.
I think Jake Ferguson's a top 5 tight end. I mean,
yeah.
the
I give him
offensive
top
line got
10.
kind of stripped. Guyton kind of struggled today, but he's one guy.
That's
The
the
rest
one.
of the
That's the
offensive
one.
line did okay.
I'm not
I
sold on
mean,
Guyton at
Hell
all.
yeah,
no.
I think Guyton is kind of not the greatest. I think the Cowboys
But
made a
but
boo
but
boo.
guess why they keep drafting offensive linemen? Because of Dak
Dak.
Prescott they want to keep
Protect
trying to
him.
protect him. Trying to protect him. Oh, let's draft another.
Everything
That's
got to
why
be
they
perfect
draft top.
for him.
But the
I
thing
Yeah.
is,
think
that one
well,
sack that Guyton gave up really wasn't even. I mean, his Guyton did get beat, but Dak had time. He could have gotten rid of the ball. He freaking held on
Yeah.
to it.
it's not just
Dak
this
can't
game. It's just
and
been a
that's a
number of games with Guyton. I just
yeah.
seen somebody to be
But
a first
Guyton,
round pick,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
and
he's
he
Guyton.
not
We
it.
should have taken. We should have
Yeah.
taken Kingsley Sumatai out of BYU. That's who I really wanted to take.
Man, them
Because look
niggas
at
could
him
have
now.
had Brian Branch right now. They could have had Joey Porter Jr. right, man. They could have had so many other talents, man. But like I say, they for some reason this organization they so much into catering to Dak Prescott needs,
Yep.
Oh,
and
did
That's
it's
you
the
it's
know
one
the
thing.
so
reason why we took Luke Schoonmaker instead of that lineman
come
that's up
on,
with the
loose.
Buffalo Bills? Is because
Yeah,
Dak
we
wanted a tight end.
and
Where's
they and
Schoonmaker
all the
going?
tight ends and all the tight ends fell off the board, so they just picked up that trash that was left. Cause Luke Schoolmaker, he came out the draft with Laporta,
Michael
Kraft,
Mayer,
Michael May, yeah. So all of them was off the board, and then they just grabbed this piece of garbage for that. Come
Dalton
on, man.
Dalton Kincaid from
Dalton
Utah.
Kincaid, yeah, they was all in that draft right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and like I say, that's why we ain't won nothing in 10 years. And Jerry Jones, he ain't real. Whoever, Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, Christine Jones, whoever, they ain't realized that like they got to stop catering to this dude. Stop giving him all his needs. Look at what he done for the dude this year in this offense. 2 number one, motherfucker,
nothing.
nothing. You
Right.
drafted Tyler Booker, another motherfucking offensive tackle for him. Still the same result. Motherfuckers was talking about when Joe Milton sucked in the preseason. Oh, if that go down, we're gonna be picking in the top 10. If that go down, shit, we're gonna be picking in the top 10 with his ass. What is y'all talking about, man? I'm tired
Right
of
now,
this.
that's
And
what
what?
we're on track to do, man. Top 10, top 15. But
Yeah,
I feel
but
like,
shit,
yeah.
I want top 5. Shit. What the?
Yeah.
Heck, I'll say this, man. Like,
Shit, I
I'll say
want
this:
top
the
5.
Cowboys, as frustrated as we are, I mean, they're 11th in the regular season since the year 2000. But why haven't they done better? It's because they've gotten bad quarterback play in the playoffs, especially from Dak
Facts.
the last couple times.
Yeah.
And I feel like in terms of drafting, a lot of people say the Cowboys are great drafters. I'd say
They kind
we're
of fell
mid.
off, man. Yeah, they didn't
Yeah, I
kind of
would
fell off
agree.
with the draft.
I would say
Ooh,
they were
Green Bay
decent for a
29
while,
and
but
19.
I
28
think they're
19.
Nigga.
good. I mean, it just past couple of years, yeah. But before that,
Hey, y'all.
I mean, you did
It's
draft
been
Micah and all
3 hours,
that.
yeah.
man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I appreciate
Oh
All
shit!
right.
everybody. Man, on
Thank you,
All right,
man.
JB, man.
Have a
All right,
good
I'm
one.
appreciate
a,
you, JB.
y'all know how we
appreciate you,
do.
JB. We gonna holler at you. All right.
Everybody have a good night. I appreciate y'all.
All
Yeah,
right, my
man.
guy.
Yes,